And it's just, since, Hose, you do have the broad, like, you stream into the Discord chat, I know it's there for the music itself, but is there any way so if anyone, like, hops in the audience, if they look at your stream, they could actually see, like, the battle map or anything that you have set up at the time?
I have a lot of applications on one screen. So I typically just do the Spotify window share.
Gotcha.
I do stream on Twitch, so they could find me there, but they just don't know how to.
We should promote him there 100%. I added you to the bot in home so people can go to it.
Thank you.
Ooh.
But good point,
What
Jerky,
the fuck?
because I think I've gotten comments in the past of people joining and they say, I don't know what the hell's going on. I just see your Spotify, but
Yeah, because that's all that you really show to anyone else who would be in the actual Discord chat.
yeah, they will need to find their way to my Twitch. Maybe we can work on next session, I don't know, making a note or something for the stage if we can. I don't know. That's next week's problem. For now, let's go ahead and get started in this session. Where we begin session 28 of Curse of Strahd. Where last time the party gallivanted around in the swamp a little bit more, following a trail of broken toys, presumed to be made by Blinksy, everybody's favorite toy maker, in Barovia, where before long they're able to follow this trail of toys to a... sorry about that, to a hut of sorts that was standing alone in the middle of the swamp with a bunch of lights on inside.
You could say the lights are on, but nobody was home.
But
Yes, the lights are on and the dog is whining.
End the stream. We're done. I'm going home.
You're taking your ball and going home?
So yes, you guys found this hut in the middle of the swamp with the lights on. Somebody might have been home as you guys investigated, sneaking through the swamp, and before long it was Zaylin and I believe Jeff who greeted this inhabitant at the front door as she swung it open, and it was a very old-looking woman that was quite surprised to see visitors in her swamp. And before long, Jeff saw fit to call her old and ugly, which she did not take kindly to, so combat broke out where she started casting a bunch of spells and revealed herself to be a witch. There's also a raven outside of this hut that was particularly chatty with Maple after he casted Speak with Animals, and the raven itself was very scared of the so-called witch in this hut. So anyways, you guys fought with this witch for a little bit. Maple and Jeff found a mud baby in this hut. What's up, Kay?
a little bit? That was not a little bit. But okay, I'm sorry.
A little bit.
What do you mean?
He said we fought a little bit.
Nah, it's a short fight.
Yeah, really short. It was only like 2.5 hours.
That's literally insane.
As she
It was a bus stop
actually went outside the hut and she jumped on a giant skull. I can't remember if anybody actually figured out what kind of skull it was, but it was this flying skull
Dragon.
that she was. That's right, yes, dragon skull that she was flying around on in the air, and then inside the hut, a mud baby was discovered. And eventually, it was discovered that inside of this mud baby was the green gem that the party had came here to find in the first place for the Mardukov family back at the winery. So Jeff and Zaylin tried to get this gem out, but then the hut came to life and basically pulled the mud baby down into the earth, protecting this gemstone from being pulled out. And then the fight in earnest against the old woman, who you guys never even figured out her name, didn't even ask what her name was, what she's doing in the swamp, just immediately called her names and started fighting her. As the combat kind of escalated outside, lots of fireballs were casted, as well as some fingers of death. And eventually Maple dispelled the magic on the skull, causing this old woman to crash down to the floor, evening the odds quite a bit. But before she went out, she did cast an 8th level fireball at a bunch of the party members. But it was Zaylin in the end who ended up casting the final fireball of the fight that burnt this old woman to a crisp. And then the hut itself was still alive and wailing on everybody, including Jeff, who had downed at least twice. And then it was Maple again who used his Dispel Magic ability to buy the party enough time to secure the Mud Baby. And then Alira heroically drowned this Mud Baby into the nearby puddle where the mud dissolved and made it easier for her to absolutely rip this gemstone out of the Mud Baby. Which again, Mud Golem, to be clear, not a real baby, just a golem. Mud babies don't count.
I just want to point out the fact that heroically drowned and baby were put together in a sentence. In a
Yes,
Yeah,
they
how
were.
is that
Thank
not-
you, Alira, for your service.
Alira endorses
Traumatic.
this message.
Opposite this man right here.
We're now
endorse the
that's
message of drowning mud babies.
Mud Golems.
That's crazy.
Mud Golem babies. Where we pick up this session in the aftermath of such events, where Alira now has the green gemstone in hand, the old woman's corpse and the dragon skull are on the floor. The ravens are still in their cages to the left of the map, and then we have the hut is disabled. Probably permanently, as far as you guys can tell. And yeah, that's where we pick up. So now that the fight has been seemingly won, what do you guys do now with this newfound victory of yours?
I want to loot that old woman.
Yeah, you can. I would say you don't need to roll me an investigation check. You don't find anything in particular on her person. I tell you what, though, you could give me an investigation check after all. This isn't for loot on her person. This is more as you're looting her, whether or not you notice particular attributes or features about her. 15. Yeah, with a 15, so you guys kind of suspected that this witch was a hag. You would know that a hag is a distinct creature from a witch, and that hags are... There's a few different types of hags, but they're not human. They may have been at one point, but they transform into something different. As you're kind of investigating, kind of searching through this old woman's corpse, you notice as you're checking her appendages, like her fingers, her hands, and even her face, as you're kind of looking for necklaces or any other kind of magic items around like her face or her neck area, you would believe you don't see anything that indicates this woman to be a hag. With 15, you're not 100% certain, and maybe you would need somebody with more magical inclinations to do an Arcana check to kind of get confirmation on that. But all the features you're seeing look predominantly human. She doesn't have claws for fingers or anything like that, or obscenely sharp teeth. Everything seems to be human enough, although her skin is a bit, we'll call it weather worn. It's very wrinkly and doesn't look 100% natural.
She's just an old woman. She doesn't even have anything good on her. Just this gross ass nightie. Am I talking to myself? Where is everyone?
I have no comment.
I'm outside holding my little gem.
Yeah, I'm outside as well.
What are we gonna do with Good?
He's
Good.
dead, Bob.
God exists no more.
He's at Pepper's feet.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
God is not
body
mud.
of Good.
There is no body in mud in river.
God is mud.
Yep.
That's not true. Remember, Alira threw it at.
Yeah, but it's like a mud
feet.
blob.
Alira, are you
just
okay?
just fucking spread him into the
Uh-huh.
ground.
It just feels like
Is
drowning
the
a baby would be pretty traumatic.
It's not a real
A
baby.
baby.
I mean, like the good thing.
The mud thing? Yeah,
Yeah,
it was just
I mean,
mud,
like-
so.
I guess. Okay, I'm just checking in.
I think she did good. I'll cast
I'll
a
go
magic
over
hand
here.
over there to give you a
You
high
did
five.
great.
I high five you back.
There we go.
Sick.
High five for dead babies. Now, what are we gonna do next?
Oh, should we go find the goats?
Do we
We're
need to
good.
let the ravens out?
Uh,
As you
Did the
say
ravens
that,
change?
Zaylin, 3 of the ravens, again, there's 4 ravens here. 3 of them are kind of behaving erratically. There's a lot of commotion. You can tell that they're fearful and they're trying to like fly out of here. It seems like that one raven that you were talking to before, it's almost like grabbing the cage with its wings and like trying to shake it, like trying to get your attention or get out of there or something.
Oh, I think he wants to talk. I'm gonna
He
walk
wants to
over
leave.
Didn't you
to.
say something about getting him out later?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll get there.
How long
I'm
does
just
your
gonna
speak
go over-
with animals
We've
last?
finished.
Oh, it's
fighting.
definitely doesn't. It's definitely expired by now. It's concentration.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna walk over to the grate, and I'm just gonna say, "You're very welcome. If you happen to see goatmen or goats, could you please tell them that they are welcome?" And I'll just open the door and I'll let them out.
You let the raven out, the one from before,
I do let the raven out. Yeah.
and you didn't cast speak with animals, right?
I did not. That's a waste of a spell slot. I'm really hurting.
Okay. This raven, as you open the door, it does fly out of the cage, and it kind of hovers on, or it flies to a nearby branch, and perches on it, and it looks down at Alira first. You can see it glance over in her direction, and then it glances back at you, Maple, and you hear this raven say, "The gemstone. What are you guys doing with that? What do you seek to do with that object?"
Juice.
So we can hear.
Wait, the raven talks English? Common?
Yes. All of y'all that are nearby to this raven can hear this raven speak to Maple.
Do you think that's
Oh.
Strahd?
I don't know.
He made you burn a spell.
He did. I mean, that is kind of in line with
Yeah,
his
that's
dick
like
behavior.
a dick move.
We
Yeah, it
are
kind of is.
going to bring it back to the people who used
No, no,
to
no.
own it.
No.
Jeff, what did you say?
I
No,
said
he didn't
we're
say
going to
anything.
bring it back to the people who used to own it.
Why?
This guy.
And those people
guy.
are.
I thought
No
we
one.
were going to keep it.
We are going to keep it, and there's a fancy shop on 2nd Street that we're going to have it appraised at, and maybe we'll sell it.
No, I thought we were going to keep it for my spell.
No,
Oh.
we're going to...
Not about that.
His group is...
This is
Screw it,
not a
dumb.
diamond. This is a very particular gemstone.
Yeah, we're just going to have it appraised, and then I heard somebody wanted to put it into a necklace.
No, don't worry.
Give me a deception check, Maple.
Oh, this little bastard.
Why are you trying to deceive the raven?
I'm starting off the night strong.
Maple, we're
Alright.
supposed to support our local murder.
That's crows, not ravens.
Yeah, how dare
Damn
you.
you! Once the Corvedor
Oh,
is
close.
Wrong chord.
With a
Gang.
13, this raven,
up.
you see it kind of turn its head rapidly, like left and right, kind of cocking it back and forth. And it says, praised on 2nd Street. I didn't know there was a 2nd Street in Barovia. And it looks over at you, Jeff, and it says, "You, friend, the original owners, who are you referring to?"
You bastard.
Why do
The
you care?
winemakers.
The Martikovs sent you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they'll be very happy to have this gemstone back. This woman, she was a very powerful foe, and you guys were able to dispatch her. I'm sure they'll be very pleased, as will everybody else here. As for the goats, I shall let them know that they're safe now. Do you intend to go release them from their anguish?
I don't know if being a goat is anguish. I mean, you can climb and you can eat.
That's true. We knew all those things.
Yeah, you can
They
breathe.
also taste delicious.
Well, I don't know if these human goats do, but I would like to say hi to them again to let them know that they have nothing to fear and that the mist that surrounds them is just the haunting remnants of hell.
Well, whatever you see fit. In my time here in this cage, I have seen the woman bring some interesting trinkets and such into her hut. Since you guys are returning this gemstone to its rightful owners, perhaps a reward could await for you in that hut if you look closely enough. Thank you again for freeing me and for destroying this vile woman.
Did he
Should we
refer
release
to
your friends as
her
well?
hut?
He did.
I'm sorry, what
He
was that?
did.
I asked if we should release the others as well, because from what I gathered, Maple only opened the one.
Yeah, my
Cage.
wrist got sore doing that. Maybe someone can help me.
Yes, I would very much prefer if my brethren here were also released.
Okay.
Who are you, little bird?
Yeah, what's your name?
I am just one of the many ravens of the forest.
That
If you're not.
doesn't seem real. Can I
Insight check.
like that? Yeah, that seems real. Yeah.
Absolutely, you can insight check that.
Oh,
Big.
that's pretty good.
Big.
When it
You
counts.
get the impression, it's weird reading a Corvid's eyes, but if anybody could do it, it would be the druid, I guess. You can tell that the way that their eye movements are, and their just pattern of speech, seems like they're hiding something huge. You can basically, with full confidence, assume that they are lying through their beak right now.
Beak.
Okay. I this is gonna be probably perhaps one of the biggest throws of our franchise. Do I perceive this thing as being a raven, or do I suggest that, or using? Because I've got good nature, you know. I'm a man of nature, man of the tree, the forest, the birds, the sky, sun. Do I think this is actually a raven, or can I see that it is something else
Give
disguised as
me
raven?
either a nature, arcana, or perception check.
We don't fuck
Oh.
around.
That was crazy.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be a
nice.
1.
With a 26 and a previous 21 on the inside, so you can tell that this raven is lying through its teeth. You find it very odd that this raven is speaking common without any spell cast. Keep in mind, everybody can hear this. It is speaking perfect common, but it appears to be a raven. That does not add up from your knowledge of ravens. Some of them can mimic speech, but they can't carry on full conversations like this and process words back and forth in the manner this raven is. Combine that with the fact that previously, if you recall, during the big massacre of Valaki, there were 2 were-ravens that came to your aid out of nowhere, seemingly, and then disappeared as mysteriously as they arrived. You get the impression that this raven may be another were-raven that is in its full raven form. With a 26 nature, you would either you would have learned about when you saw the ravens, or you would have already known about how were-ravens work. They have basically 3 forms. They have a human form, a full raven form, and then the hybrid form, which you saw back in Valaki. So you suspect this is a were-raven in its raven form.
Friend, I don't know your name. Perhaps could I see your human form?
Mr. High Roller, let me get a persuasion check on that one.
I'm not a very persuasive individual. No, unfortunate.
This raven looks shocked as you ask it that. It says, I see I haven't done a very good job at hiding this ruse. I'll be honest, I was very curious as to what you were going to do with that gemstone, and I felt I had to break my cover. I figured you might have suspected something. But nonetheless, I don't feel entirely comfortable showing you my true identity at this point. You've done a great deed here, but with how you're speaking about the goats and how you treated me before, I don't know how fully I can trust you at this moment, but
I think that's good.
maybe if we meet again in this form or another, perhaps I'd be more forthcoming depending on how your actions unfold until then.
If you like us as people, and you meet us in another form, and or as half-tree people, let's not be rude to me. Could you use a code word so that I know it's you?
Yes. How about the code word Goodberry?
I like that word. That's a good word.
And what was your name again?
Maple,
Well, Maple.
the unkillable.
Maple, the unkillable, tough as as the thickest oaks in all the land.
Maple, but yeah, that's fine.
If
I
I don't feel like maples are weaker than oaks, but if we shall meet again, and if I trust you at that point, I shall reveal my identity. For now, I'm going to fly far, far away from here. And as I mentioned, you guys can keep anything you find here. I have no need for anything other than my liberty. And
I hope you enjoy your liberty, and hopefully it's not too hot when you drink it.
Jesus Christ, it flies away
Your
before it hears the
liberty.
bomb.
What are you, a hell diver?
I would like to open the gates for the other ravens as well.
Okay. You open the gates and they all fly out in a rapid fashion without any common speaking or anything like that. Based on your other checks, I would say you can pretty confidently say that those are just regular ravens that happen to be captured with this were-raven.
Can I, like, above table ask a question?
Yes, of course.
If something is a were-raven and it is in a different form, would a dispel magic work to bring it back to its original form? Because, I mean, it's not really a magic trick if they can alter themselves, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, I was just curious.
Let me read the stat block for this guy real quick.
Doesn't it, like, specifically mention something that would, like, take a spell slot or something?
It's just a bonus action. Oh, are you talking about for dispel? Dispel magic?
Yeah, it's just any ongoing spell. Like, if they're able to freely switch between the forms, I assume it's not a spell.
Yeah. Their shapeshift is like a druid shapeshift. It's not a spell.
Yeah,
It's just
okay.
a bonus action.
Okay.
But yeah, so the were-raven, the ravens are freed. What do you guys do next?
There was a mention of more treasure in the house. Should we maybe look
Yeah,
around?
I want to go in the house.
Okay, let's go ahead and switch maps over there.
House is no longer going to beat our ass, right?
You don't think
Well,
so?
the
It's-
gem was
We don't-
powering it, as far as we could tell.
If we bring the
Just
gem
making
inside, is it
sure.
going to kill us?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
All right. So inside this house, let me pull this up real quick. So inside this house, there's a bunch of old furniture, including like a wooden cot and some kind of wicker cabinet and a very old, half-rotten wardrobe. A few other items like tables, stools, etc. You see an iron tub in the corner that's been stained with blood. You see the giant hole in the center of the floor where the crib used to be before the roots took it into the ground. And in the far corner, or on the far wall, right in this direction, you see a chest.
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 What's in it?
Hold on. Does that chest look safe?
You can give me an investigation check.
Where's our investigator?
That person's the investigator.
In the fetal position outside.
Oh god, she's
Oh,
traumatized.
yeah, I broke her. Fuck.
Yeah, you shattered her. Could I use nature? No, okay, we need to get our investigator inside. I will go outside to Pepper. Hey. How you doing?
Oh, hey, Maple.
That was a pretty crazy scenario, eh?
Yeah.
Was it the mud baby?
Yeah.
I mean, it is pretty tragic to maybe return a mud baby to its mud form via pond. But at least it wasn't a real baby.
I mean, it seemed pretty real to me.
That's fair. It's, a lot of this feels very real. I think it's very easy to forget who we are when every event is just like a trauma dump.
Yeah.
It's very easy to forget who we are. But maybe we can find a green meadow and we can just relax, lay down, feel grass. We can touch grass.
I'd sparkle in the sunlight.
God, what damn it.
Will, vampire be there?
Maybe they can be really shiny and sparkly. Maybe they
Like
can
diamonds?
plurally.
Yes!
Yes.
I do like shiny things.
It
They
is a
do like
skin
shiny
killer.
things. And then they can play a sport really bad and we can watch them.
And they'll have orange eyes because they only drink from animals.
That doesn't make sense. That seems like a
It's
carrots
true,
thing.
though. They're vegetarians.
Pretty sure that's keratin. Pretty sure they're going to have kidney failure. Now, on a different route, we have a chest inside that we think might be some treasure and it might make all this trauma kind of worth it. I'm really good at looking at bark and plants, but we really need somebody who has a good investigative eye.
But isn't the chest made of wood?
It is. Why does everyone think I just love all wood? It's not all wood is nice wood.
It's not like wood can talk to you either.
No, I don't hear the screams of a bench. Oh, that would have.
You're right, Maple.
That'd be traumatic. That'd be very traumatic if I could hear that.
Now you understand the state that she is in. A dead baby-like shape was tossed at her feet. Not very friendly.
My
I'm gonna go
I'm-
outside, and
my
I'm gonna be gone for like 3 minutes.
My family was actual people, not just trees. This was a side effect of magic. But baby tree people aren't benches. But even then, I would understand how traumatic it is to watch everything you love burn to the ground. So, on a happier
Burn to the
note,
ground. It's on my feet, Maple.
can I use shape water?
To get the mud off her shoe.
Yes.
Yeah. There's enough water left in the mud you could shake.
That's
I'm just
so
gonna kinda,
sweet,
like-
though.
I'm just gonna kneel down and just put my hand and it all just kind of melts off your feet and just kind of goes back to clear water on the ground.
Thank you, Maple.
We can always stand on our nightmares because this place is a living hell.
That is my favorite part.
You're right.
How about we go and open a chest and let's hope it's not a trap. And then we can go home.
All right,
I don't even
Alira's
know where-
back. Pepper, I
What?
got you something.
Oh.
And I hand Pepper what looks like one of those Shrek babies from Shrek 3, but made out of mud.
This isn't helping.
I'm very sorry that I traumatized you, and please accept this new mud baby to care for in its stead. This one's not evil, so
I suggest we don't put the gem inside of it, though. Just a
No.
suggestion.
Can I cast shape water and make it hard?
excuse me.
I can freeze it.
Maple, don't. Alira, thank you. I really appreciate it. I definitely don't want to carry around a pile of mud, though. But thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just gonna set it on the ground now because I also don't want to carry a mud baby.
I will kneel down and cast shape water to return it to its liquid form.
So you killed it again in front of her?
No, it wasn't living.
Neither was the mud baby.
Well, the cries would suggest otherwise, but let's go beyond maybe some of this trauma and we can open a chest together. Maybe there's electrum or juice.
This is the greed they talk about in the Bible.
Ooh, juice. I could
What's the
really
Bible?
use. I could really use.
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
There are no
let's
gods
open.
here.
Let's open in the hope that there is juice in the chest.
Yeah, maybe we can just forget the last 6 days. Maybe go back to when we fought a dragon. I guess you weren't there.
Delicious.
I was there when we fought the dragon, but yeah. Thanks for forgetting me, Maple.
Maybe you're bad at this.
That's not the first time I've heard
Holy
that either.
That's
That's
crazy.
so funny. That's
First,
so funny.
you lead the goats basically to suicide. Like, and now this.
It wasn't intentional, I promise.
It's never intentional, is it?
There's just been so
Always.
many things.
The
happening.
delivery of that line, Bear, that was funny. You're
I am-
bad at this. Oh, that was
I
good,
have
that was funny.
I'm sorry, Pepper. I've died I think probably about a dozen times now.
God, but you didn't actually die.
I know. Yeah, get over it.
Okay, I'll just not be
Passed
revived
out
next
once or
time.
twice. You didn't actually die.
I did
Oh,
talk
one
to the
time he did
ghosts.
die. Yeah.
I did talk to the whatever demon that was. That was weird.
Okay, can we look for this stuff now in the chest?
Here we go, Pepper. Let's conquer this dragon of a chest. And I'm just gonna gently push her in the back.
I'm gonna
Get
touch
to
Maple.
looking.
I'm gonna touch Maple on the shoulder and be like, "We all have our own trauma, don't we, buddy?"
I don't have a family anymore because of it.
Oh,
That's rough.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go investigate the chest.
She just leaves him standing there.
Gotta deal with other
Peel off a
people's
piece
trauma.
of my bark. I start peeling off bark off my arm.
All of this
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't
God,
hurt
that's
anymore. Cry maple syrup.
Would you be crying? Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh god,
Crying
don't get
sort of
Katniss
tears?
started.
I slide up to the tears. Maple.
Alright, Pepper,
Stop
please roll
crying.
me an investigation check while Katniss is licking up Maple's tears.
I was licking him. I said I
You can't-
I didn't
I
lick
knew
it
where
a-
it was going.
yet.
I have a barky face. It's gonna hurt.
He knows you do well.
God damn it.
Alright, Pepper, you with an 18 investigation check. You kind of glance at this chest, and it doesn't appear to be. You don't see anything that resembles a trap until kind of at a last glance, right before you give the all clear. You see the faintest sign of a glyph of warding that's been left on this chest that somebody, this witch who is a powerful magic user must have put on this chest, and with her magic ability was able to very, very stealthily place this glyph down. So with an investigation check of 18, you just barely notice it before giving the all clear.
Thanks for the glyph of warning.
No, not warning. Warding with a D.
Oh no, I was saying that to you. Thank you for finding that.
Oh. Nobody said I was smart, okay?
No, but you remember being there at the fight, so you're smarter than me.
Does anyone have the ability to dispel magic? Mage
I
hand?
will walk over to the chest, and this is such a waste of a 4th level spell. I will dispel magic on the chest.
Okay. As you cast Dispel Magic, Maple, you, who did not see the glyph, you can see it as you cast a spell. It glows brightly before kind of evaporating into the air. And Pepper, you are then confident that there's no other device or at least magical trap put on this. I don't know if you actually tried to open it, so you don't know if it's locked, but there's definitely no more glyphs left on it.
I don't want to open the chest. Somebody else can do it. I did my part, and I check out in the corner and stare off into space.
Hey, Jeff, can you open this in case this is like a Hurt Locker scenario?
You want me to take the blast for you?
It feels like you've got the best armor for it. And I've
Who's
only...
got the most
I'm kinda-
HP?
Doesn't Jeff have like no
I-
HP because he
I have
died?
10 HP.
I'm a little injured. Give me one moment. I will
I'm gonna walk over
find
and I'm gonna
within
touch him.
myself some extra sustenance. I will
Oh, wait, can I
the
use
second
Mage Hand to
wind.
open it?
I will
Hold
use
on,
the
I'm gonna
second
touch
wind
Jeff.
to heal myself
You could
real
try
quick.
using Mage Hand, yeah.
What does that mean, try?
You don't know if it's locked yet. No one's actually physically
Hey, Jeff?
opened it to see if it's locked.
Okay.
So if
I-
it's
Yeah.
locked, then Mage Hand
I'm-
would at least tell you that, but
won't
it
work.
wouldn't open it, yeah. So you can
I'm
try.
gonna
Okay, yeah,
just
I'm
touch
gonna
Jeff's
use Mage
shoulder.
Hand.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Jeff just to be safe.
Alright.
Jeff, you can add
so
another
Alira,
18.
We have. Hold on, I'm just
sick.
trying to get a head count of people.
Mm-hmm.
So Pepper was in there. Alira, you're in there. Jeff
Oh,
is
fuck.
going in there. Maple, you're in there. Katniss and Zaylin, where are you guys at?
I am outside.
I think Pepper went back outside too, didn't she?
No, I said I'm in there. I'm just in the corner, zoned out, staring.
Oh,
up.
okay.
Okay, Alira, you cast your Mage Hand and it's able to lift open the chest. It appears that there's no physical lock on it because the glyph of warding was, the only protection it really needed, plus not many people come out here anyways. So the Mage Hand is able to successfully open the lid, and then as soon as it opens, you see these 4 things jump out onto the floor, and then you see, you hear them, I think, before you really register what they are. You hear the skittering on the ground, and you see that they are crawling claws. They are severed hands that have emerged from this chest.
Wait, like from the Addams family?
I cast Fireball.
Yes.
It's Thing!
Firebolt. Firebolt.
Everybody can roll initiative for me, please.
I cast
Oh, it's a
Fireball.
good thing I got healed up before this.
I have 10 HP.
I got a 16.
All right, everybody roll. Looks like it. So it looks like we have Pepper at the beginning of the initiative order. So Pepper, you can go ahead and start off our combat round as these hands, again, are just on the hardwood of the sword, skittering around, trying to, scramble around and find something to latch onto, it seems.
As soon as I hear something skittering around on the floor, I am jumping up on top of this desk
That's
and
valid.
I'm gonna cast Frostbite, I guess, at the one closest to me. So B.
Okay. That's a range spell attack, correct?
Oh shit. Yeah. 60 feet. That's the distance, the range.
So you can cast it at B, but it's going to be at disadvantage. Because you're within 5 feet of that target.
Okay. It's just a Constitution saving throw of 11.
Oh, it's not an attack roll?
No,
Okay,
it's a cantrip.
gotcha. Constitution saving throw. That is a failure. With 5 points of damage, you watch this this hand kind of shrivel up amidst the coal as it's almost practically frozen solid, and then turns upside down with the back of the hand on the floor, and then its crumpled, crinkled hand with the fingers all kind of curling into each other is rising on the top as it appears that crawling claw is dealt with.
Hell yeah. Disgusting.
Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay. Brings us down to Zaylin. You hear a bunch of commotion, maybe Pepper screaming as she jumps onto the table.
I'm gonna just peek around the corner here and cast Fireball.
No.
I'm not letting you do that.
No, I'm not actually. Jesus Christ!
There you go.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast
Well-
Fireball.
See you guys later.
See you guys in the next campaign.
Jesus Christ.
Wait,
I'd
my next
probably
character,
live.
I'm kind of excited about her, so maybe.
I got enough health back. I'd probably live.
I wouldn't.
Man, I could cast Fireball at a second level.
Don't you have like a web? To,
Not
like,
at second
Yeah, it's
level.
third
Capture
level
them?
or higher.
I also killed it with 5 damage.
What did you say?
5 damage.
Fireball.
Fucking step on it, Zaylin.
What about
Crush it
Fireball?
with your shoe.
Fireball is a
level
third
spell.
level spell.
That's a baby's.
You can't
Attention.
downcast. You can upcast, but you can't downcast.
No, what I'm saying is. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm reading the thing. It says 4th level Fireball.
Yeah, you can cast it at 4th level because that's a higher level.
It's saying, oh, I see what it's saying. Alright, I see what it's saying. If you cast it at a 4th level Fireball. I'm gonna do. Oh, where'd it go? Cloud of Daggers. I center it right in the middle square.
All right. And there's no
Wow.
save or anything for this, right?
2 2s and 2 1s. That's cool.
It's just
For sure
boom
it is a
daggers.
save.
No. No, he just takes it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, as soon as you cast those daggers, they swirl around in a circle around this hand, and it just like cuts off all these fingers from this hand, just slices everything off, and that hand is dead.
That's all I got.
All right, brings us down to the crawling claw A, as it skitters over, jumps on the bed, crawls over to Maple, and tries to do an attack. So it tries to
Please no.
jump up onto your face.
No, please.
With a 13, I believe that will miss.
It does miss, yeah.
And down to Katniss.
There's so many people in there.
Yeah, there's a ton of people, so if you try and cast a spell through the door with an attack roll spell, it's going to be, we'll say 3/4 covered. Or, sorry, half
Yeah, and
covered.
I feel like my whip wouldn't work either.
It's the same deal. You'd have half cover with the whip, so they'd get a +2 AC, essentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay outside.
Okay, and just let the hands just do what the hands do. So nothing for your turn?
Nope, nothing for my turn.
Okay. Maple, brings us down to you. You just had a crawling claw try and jump on your face, and it missed.
A very rare move. I'm going to hit it with my blood spear
All right, finally put that thing to some use.
for a 25 to hit.
Sounds like it hits.
And yeah, that will
And
hit.
11 for
and
damage.
You spear the hell out of this. And let me just read.
I get 2d6 temporary hit points.
Yep, I was just trying to read what the effect was for that. So as you stab into this, like, blood from this hand seeps into the spear, and you can feel that blood from the tip of the spear run through all the way into your own veins, and you gain some temporary life force from the blood that you've spilled with this spear.
Oh my god. Okay, Alira, I kind of get it.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
I'll take it a step further, actually. The blood, obviously this is some kind of creepy, nasty claw, right? It's not just a normal human hand. It's some kind of corrupted form, so it probably has like necrotic blood rather than normal blood in it. But you can feel the spear almost like purifying this blood that's absorbing into you, so you don't get this kind of like blood absorption in the way that you would think like the previous blood druids were doing, right? And that big giant tree that tried to kill everybody. It's as if the spear that you're using and the spirit that was inside of it is using its energy to purify the blood that you're absorbing into your body.
That was awesome. Okay, but that can't be an everyday thing because that was too much fun. That is my turn.
All right, brings us down to Jeff.
Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze in over here.
Yeah, you just kind of
And
squeeze
attack.
between Pepper and the cloud of daggers.
Yeah. Just move the chair out of the way. Make it through. I will attack Crawling Claw in front of me at D. The swing, does an 11 hit?
It misses as you go and swipe down on this thing, and it jumps over your blade, and then you try and swing to the left and hit it again, and it does the same thing. As if it's taunting you, it starts to jump up and down on top of the bathtub.
I really rolled a 4 and a 1. Good job, me. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's a bad dice day. That'll be my turn.
All right. This is probably going to be in
kill a
vain,
claw.
but you are in front of this thing, and you try to swipe it, so it will try to attack you. I doubt it will hit. It will not. As it crawls, jumps onto your shoulder armor and tries to squeeze its fingers into your flesh. You see these nasty little claws it has on the tips, and your armor's so tough that it basically like bounces off of it when it tries to squeeze down. It like slips off and falls back in front of you. Brings us to Alira.
Is D the only one still up?
There's
Did
D
Maple kill
and
A?
Or sorry, you're right. Maple did kill A, and I did not take him off the board. So yes, D is the only one.
Okay. I'm just gonna
course I
cast
missed
Mind Sliver.
killing the
It's an
last.
intelligence save of 14.
Intelligence. Jesus. With a -1, it fails.
I'm gonna say you failed.
And
I'm as smart as a hand.
your mind sliver, it doesn't necessarily have a mind, but somehow the effect still takes place, and this hand just kind of implodes on itself and is no more.
Amazing work, everyone.
I think that fight was scarier. I'm kidding.
Yeah, seems like these were not meant to be a, tough encounter, just more of a nuisance for any intruders that tried to open the chest while the old woman was still home. But obviously with the old woman gone, and you guys being the ones that slain her, made very short work of those tiny little hands.
Zaylen, can you
Right.
get rid of the daggers so we can move in here a bit easier?
Huh?
Can you get rid of this cloud of weapons?
The
What?
cloud of sharp
Move your
pointies.
shit.
Oh, yeah, I'll turn it off.
Thank you.
Just flip a switch.
The cloud of sharp
What is it?
pointies is very
Alright, what's
pointy.
in the freaking
You
chest?
should have just asked me to
What's in
turn
the
it off earlier.
box?
Okay,
What's in the box?
sounds like Alira, you're the
What's in
one
the
kind
box?
of looking in the box.
4.
and you will find 1,300 electrum.
Oh, I was right.
You will find 5 gemstones that you would estimate at a glance each one to be worth around 500 gold pieces. A vial containing some sort of liquid.
Is it platinum inlaid?
What?
Is it a platinum inlaid vial?
No. It's
Fuck.
it's a vial containing some kind of liquid. You'd have to take like an Arcana or nature check of some sort to figure out what it is. You find a pouch of bullets, which I think, I think these are
Convenient.
something that you'd be able to tell right off the bat. They look different than normal bullets. These are sling bullets. They're effectively magic bullets, if you will. And then you find a human foot, and you
Amazing.
you find a and its toes are kind of twitching.
Amazing.
Oh.
That's interesting.
And you find a broken sword. It's the hilt of a sword with the like very like first like 2 or 3 inches of the blade are kind of jagged to where the rest of the sword has clearly been broken off, and this sword is just covered in scratches and other wear and tear, indicating that it's a very old sword, or that maybe it's gone through a lot of battles of some sort. But it is a broken sword that you guys have found in here. And
Is that it?
yes, that is the contents of the chest. Oh, sorry. You guys do find 1 diamond. Amongst those gemstones,
Okay,
you
so-
find a diamond.
Like Santa Claus, I will pass around all the presents. So,
What?
here, Doc, I have some bullets for you. And then
the
Candace,
hell's
here's a
Doc?
diamond. Oh, sorry, Zaylen.
What did I get? A foot?
You got bullets.
You would
Oh, I
want
got
the
bullets.
foot.
Would want the
Give
foot,
him
you fucking freak.
please.
Give him the foot and like a private room.
No, I'll take the bullets and the foot.
That's greedy.
You're right.
Who else
I'll
is going
just
to
take
use
the
the
bullets.
bullets?
How many bullets do I get?
10.
A pouch.
There are 10 sling bullets. They have a +1 to hit and a +1 to your damage roll.
I don't know how to add that.
I'll do it.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my god. He's just a baby.
Can I do an Arcana check to see what's in the vial?
Yeah.
You're a bitch, bro. Oh, it's a 9. I thought it was a 2. Yippee!
Yeah. With 14, you can definitely tell this is nothing too uncommon. Well, I shouldn't say it's uncommon, but it's common enough to where you know what it is, right? It is a vial of sharpness. It's essentially a blade oil, or oil of sharpness. It's essentially a blade oil that you can coat on your blade, and it lasts for about an hour. And it grants you... mechanically, the weapon becomes magical, and it also gets a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
My god. And for Jeff, here's some oil for your sword.
Ooh, why, thank you.
And then what
That's
gems
some
did we
fancy
get?
oil.
You got various gems, rubies, sapphires, stuff like that. You got 5 of those. It can really be whatever you want. Point being, they're 50 gold, or what did I say, 500 gold pieces each. And then there's a diamond that's worth quite a bit. It is very pristine
300.
diamond.
300 gold pieces. That's what I need for Revivify.
It looks like
That's
this
also
diamond's
only for
probably worth
Revivify.
more than 300, to be quite honest.
Oh shit.
Oh, well, I gave the
Revivifies.
diamond to Candace already, so.
That's okay.
Okay.
I don't have to bring him back. It's fine.
Hmm?
It is my job to heal you, only for you to suffer again.
Anyway, Maple, here is a foot.
Oh.
And then Pepper, here is
Oh.
some gems.
Oh,
Oh.
thanks.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Mabel,
thank
would
you.
Would you like to? Mabel, would you like to trade?
No. And I sit down on the
Are you
floor and I look like that kid on Christmas who gets a book instead of a PS5.
She hands you
I'm
the
trying to act
foot.
happy.
Its toes, like its big toe, just kind of like moves up and down as if it's waving at you.
Ew.
Hi.
Oh, it
I
likes
wanna-
Can you describe the foot to me?
Yes, it is a
No, please don't.
it is
How many
a
digits?
bloated foot with all
Loaded is crazy.
yeah, it is. It has all 5 digits left on it. However, some of them are missing toenails. The big toe has a toenail, but it's like a really long toenail. It's kind of jagged at the end.
Sounds diabetic.
Yeah, honestly.
Surprisingly,
stinks.
it has like an open, like where the
Thickened
ankle is
nails.
completely open, but I guess the blood's like congealed enough to where it's not actively bleeding anywhere. And
The
it's
foot
got
has an opening
in this.
in it.
This sounds like the
God.
conversation we had
I
before
take
the-
that back.
the-
It's completely closed on the top. There's no
Okay,
opening in the foot.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have no footlights over here.
And the skin has like this like pale grayish color to it, as if like all pigment in this has just been devoid. It's pretty fucking gross. I'm not gonna lie. It looks very disgusting.
Can I talk to
And
it?
it's on a through the ankle. It has like a little like a loop almost, so you could hang it on your hip
Wear
or
it as a
somewhere else.
purse.
Yeah, you could wear it as jewelry if you'd like.
Okay. Can I just, if you understand me, can you curl all of your toes?
It seems to be just kind of twitching its toes randomly.
A monkey paw foot.
This is an.
That would be cool.
You get the sense that you would need to study this further to understand what it is, and it's going to take some hours to do so, like at least an hour of time to really understand what this thing is, other than just a random human foot.
Thank you for the foot. I look forward to spending time with this and studying the anatomy.
I knew you'd love it.
It's got some interesting arches, but we'll look at those later.
Okay. I think that's everything.
And who did you give the broken sword to?
Oh, shoot. To Jeff.
So I'll get the oil of sharpness and the broken sword?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sharpen your broken sword.
Jeff, I would say as a soldier, it's very apparent the sword is not in any kind of state of it's not in combat condition, right? You could not take this into battle and use it for any kind of effective damage. I will say, at least you, if not everybody else, when you find the sword, you would recall one of the Taraka cards that was read to you by Madame Ava some time ago. There was a card that told of power and strength, and it told of a weapon of vengeance. And the card specifically read, "I see a dead village, drowned by a river, ruled by one who has brought great evil into the world." And those words would come echoing back into your head as you are looking at this very broken, very disappointing sword.
How much for a sword of vengeance?
Interesting.
Too bad there wasn't a platinum inlaid vial in there. That would have been really sick.
Are there any inscriptions on the sword or anything?
Ms. Investigator, you can give me an investigation check. If you were to ask Jeff to look over it and see what's in there, you rolled a 19 with a +9 modifier. Okay.
She casually
I'm
glances
gonna
over at
peek
the
over
sword
his
and knows
shoulder
its
from
entire
the top of the
lineage.
desk.
You would notice that the sword seems strange. It's not a common sword. This is the metals, although they're, worn down, aged, a little rusted. You're able to kind of look underneath the rust, maybe scrape some off, and kind of even look further down at the raw materials that were used to compose, or that this blade is composed of. And you could tell that this is a weapon at one point that was of fine craftsmanship. Not something you would buy at a general store, or even something that a soldier would have issued to them. This is someone with either a lot of money or of great importance was given. You could maybe even think this is a ceremonial sword because of how pristine the original condition would have been based on what you find here. And more obvious than that is you see on the end of the hilt is the emblem of a sun, which you can very easily recognize as the same symbol of the Morning Lord that you've seen at the 3 churches you've visited so far of the Morning Lord here in Barovia.
You know, it really does make me wonder how many times we've seen this symbol, and how it represents like a direct opposition to Strahd, that he hasn't eliminated it from Barovia.
Maybe he likes the challenge.
He likes the
Or
attention.
he's allowing it to exist. Can I tell like how it was broken? I'm sure it's not relevant, but I'm just curious. Is it like it was cut or like it was snapped?
With a 28, you absolutely can. It looks like it was snapped.
But how can snap a sword? Are
Immense
swords
pressure.
easily snappable?
Maybe it was bit.
Typically, no, I would say.
Cheap swords, maybe.
And again, with the quality of the sword, Pepper, you would be inclined to believe this wasn't a cheap sword that could be easily snapped. So that means it either withstood a great blow in combat that broke it, or somebody or something very strong snapped it.
Interesting.
Do you care to share what you are seeing in the chest, since we can't hear your mind, Pepper?
Oh, true. It's very strange. It's very clearly it has the Morning Lord symbol on it. It's a very fine crafted sword, and could be ceremonial. Who knows, honestly? And something or someone or it somehow snapped, which is also intriguing. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
Take great effort to snap a blade such as this. No ordinary
Does Jeff
creature
have an
did
accent now?
this. Jeff's accent changes.
Yeah, don't
It happens.
That's fine. Me
The
too.
effect of Barovia.
Maybe. Okay.
No, Jeff just got hit in the head one time and was never quite the same since.
Jeff almost died,
Mhm.
guys. Let's give him some slack.
Yeah. Imagine almost dying one time.
I brought him back to life, and with it came his his
I've
accent.
almost died
Changed you
3
so many
times
times.
now. It's crazy.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Mabel, what's the count now, buddy?
I think like 24. Let's be real. Somewhere in the 18 range. Okay.
Do you think that
I-
the baby could have done this? The baby was strong, no?
The mud
The
baby?
mud baby?
I don't think God
Baby.
bit a
Girl, I don't
sword.
think the mud baby did this.
Yeah, I'm asking
It didn't
questions.
survive.
I don't know.
It didn't survive water.
Well, this
Yeah,
is
bro
from
was
this
weak
is
as
from
hell.
the tarot card lady, right? She told us about this thing. What did she say exactly? I don't remember. Host.
I wasn't at the tarot card
the
lady. I don't know
words
anything.
that would echo in your mind is that she said it was a card of power and strength, tells of a weapon of vengeance, and then it describes essentially where you would find it, right? I see a dead village drowned by a river, ruled by one who has brought great evil into the world.
Oh, that's this village. But that village we were just at.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I looked at
Disgusting.
it and I said so much
Disgusting.
for a weapon of vengeance. Because, not in very good shape. But if I could find somebody who knew their craft and was able to shape it back into a usable form, Jeff would be very happy.
I work with stone, not metal. Is metal a stone? Was that aimed at me?
No, unfortunately, metal is not stone.
That's the best question all day.
There's a certain line where it starts to blur a little bit.
You find it in the stone, yes, but it is not the stone.
Yeah, slightly different skill set from mining to blacksmithing.
Metals.
I felt like he was calling somebody out, so I was just scared that he was like,
No. We have yet to
No.
meet somebody capable
Okay,
of doing
okay.
such a thing.
Yeah,
No
oh,
one,
yeah.
no one.
Yeah, the
We've met no
backstory,
one.
Katniss, is that there's literally nobody that they have met yet that is capable of even crafting a simple dagger.
Let alone a sword of any usable quality.
Maybe what's his face? The lion guy. I can't remember.
Tiger.
Benricton.
Oh,
Tiger, the lion guy.
No, he had a tiger.
And he was lying.
True.
I fucking hate it here.
I don't understand.
Rictavio, who we
That's
later
Rictavio.
found out
Yeah, it was Ricky.
What is it? Fucking
Ricky
Van
the
Richten or
Bear.
whatever?
Yeah, Rudolph
Yeah,
von
Ricky the
Richten.
Bear.
Rudolph.
It is Rudolph Van Richten. Okay, I thought that's what it was. I just thought that sounded too made up.
Rudolph
Maybe.
the red-nosed
Yeah.
vampire hunter.
He was red-nosed because he was lying.
Hmm? Yes.
No, it's Pinocchio rules. It would grow longer.
We're mixing up a lot of different fables. Okay,
Maybe he would
But-
know someone who would know things about metals.
He would
why would a
probably be our
man
best
who knows
person to
cloth know
talk
metal?
to.
Maybe he has connections, Maple.
He's vampire
He's
hunter.
a vendor.
He's here
He-
hunting Strahd.
That's
yeah,
true,
and
he's a vendor.
He sells wares. Maybe
Okay,
he knows
hold on.
other people who sell wares.
Hold on, hear
Good
me
points.
out. Hear me
Good
out.
points.
Hear me out. Maybe Blinksy?
No,
It's
he
no
makes
fun.
toys.
He's no fun. Maybe
Blinksy
he's no
makes-
fun. He makes soap.
Blinksy makes toys. Blinksy don't
Blinksy
make
make
cool
metal
weapons and
toys.
armor and things that help us in combat.
Speaking of
How do you
Blinksy, you
know?
guys actually do find a shit ton of Blinksy toys. You guys were following a trail of those toys, and there seems to just be like piles of them scattered around here, particularly around the crib area.
You know how Samsung makes microwaves and they also make war things? Maybe Blinksy is like an arms dealer.
Samsung.
Oh, sorry.
Is he shipping the toys inside of
High
or
tech.
the guns inside of the toys?
Was Blinksy the hag?
I mean, Blinksy's a hack, but he's not a hag.
Also,
I
it wasn't
mean,
a hag,
people,
it was
people,
a witch.
people display themselves as other things all the time. We've seen it with Strahd. We've seen it with Rudolph. Who's to say that the hag wasn't pretending to be a toy maker?
Oh my god, that would be such a good
Is
disguise
that like
to be a.
Hansel and Gretel trying to get the children to come to you?
Who's Hansel?
Maybe.
And who's Gretel?
Two little German kids who wandered into the woods and got eaten.
What is German?
What's German?
Well, it's just the country on the other side of the planet. It's fine.
What's a country?
Fuck off.
A nation where people live governed by rulers.
All I know is Barovia. And Barovia
That's
is
not
hell.
true, Maple. You know plenty of things outside of
The
Barovia.
education.
We met
True.
outside of Barovia. I know you know more than Barovia.
All of this world
You
just seems
slayed
to
a
be collapsing
dragon.
on itself. That's right, I did, and Pepper was there.
I was.
You know, also who else was
I
there?
don't remember, honestly.
Do you know who else was
I'm
there?
upset about it. Yeah, Zaylin.
Okay, yes, but it was there.
You forget about me?
No, I mean
Yes,
for a moment, yes.
Oh,
Damn, Maple.
There was one other person. Say their
Oh.
name.
Strahd.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm walking away.
If Strahd was there, that would be insane.
Oh, that'd be great writing. Okay,
Right
maybe
there.
we should
dragon?
go find
That we killed.
the dragon of Strahd. Maybe we should head back. They became. Let's stop by the goats. I feel a little guilty for making them feel a bit bad. But-
I mean, are they gonna be there? I just
I'm-
leave the goats. It's fine. They'll be okay.
Yeah,
So
it can't be
really,
worse.
you freaked out over a non-sentient mud baby, but actual humans turned into goats? You're like, nah. Fuck them.
We draw lines.
Alira, it was a
Not
baby.
clean ones.
It was
What
crying.
if...
It's not. It
Okay,
wasn't
what
a
if-
baby pepper.
I didn't talk to the goats. Do I even know that the goats could that they were people? Did Maple
I would
give
have
me
told
that
you.
information?
Like Maple would have said that.
Maple
Yeah.
Pretty
did
sure
share
Maple
that.
did tell us.
Oh.
I did, yeah. They were people goats. They're
I was a
goats.
little drunk, so
People.
Checks out.
Too much juice.
Let's find the
Right.
goats. Let's just say hi. If they're not there, then I'll leave them a note. I don't know if they can read it. But at the
They'd
very
eat
least,
it.
we can...
Goats like paper.
Okay.
Paper.
It's true.
Let's go.
It's paper.
Let's get out of this
Let's go.
fuck ass swamp.
Where are we going now? Or are we going back to where we came?
You're the leader.
Oh, yeah.
you're a nature person.
Hose, I would like to go to where the goats were.
Okay. Do.
Click your heels 3 times.
Click, clack,
And say
clack.
bah.
Do it again.
No.
You're able to pretty easily. So I'll say this: as you guys are leaving the hut, like the immediate area outside the hut, it seems that the mist has drastically reduced in its thickness. There's still, some normal fog that you might suspect to find in a swampy area such as this, but it's not as thick as it was before. It seems that the fog has been, for the most part, dispersed, making it much easier for you guys to navigate, especially to areas that you've discovered before, as you're able to navigate back to the goat pen, where there are 3 goats left on top of this rock. They have not moved since you left them, and they're just kind of bawling into the abyss up at the sky.
Wait, they didn't turn back?
Nope, they sure didn't. They are still goats.
Oh.
Bah, bah, black sheep.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Alright.
Good
Black sheep, they're white goats.
good evening, goat people.
Guys, he's back! Hide! He's gonna hurt us!
No. I come with good news.
What happened?
The hag that of which turned you to goats is dead.
You
Wasn't a hag, was a witch.
mean
It
it?
was a witch.
Witch.
Trust me, she dead. She's dead, and the mud baby she had is also dead.
I'm confused about the last part, but we didn't change back. Are you sure she's dead? I thought you said we'd change back after you kill her.
I was very confident that you would turn back, but it seems that you haven't. I am capable of turning some people back, but I need to rest first before I do.
Okay, so
A long
can
rest.
we follow you out of here somewhere safer?
I think I know of a great meadow that I can long rest, and if it doesn't work, it's a great place to live.
Do you think it's large enough for all of us to fit in there?
All 3 of you?
Yeah, I mean, from what I heard, it's kind of not really a meadow. It's just a pretty small circle of stones that is not really
It's a-
capable of holding
So bad.
9 people
huge
for a long rest.
A huge meadow where
It's a big meadow.
a really great movie was.
I don't understand any. Is this a fucking Twilight reference?
Hose is so pissed that we keep calling it a meadow. He's so mad.
That's enough for
runic
Katniss
fields.
to long rest in for however long you've been here, but for 6 people plus 3 goats, no,
Okay.
you can't long
Okay.
rest
How
there.
about I?
Just let us have this hose.
This big open expansive meadow. It is beautiful. I could play softball in it.
It's beautiful.
Only during
Lots of
winter
flowers,
storms.
lots of wildflowers.
Walk
Oh
up
my
to it and you hear the
God.
music going ho 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 ho.
There's
Could
a
I-
possibility.
Would it be big enough for just our party to long rest in?
No, it's
Oh.
a tiny ass circle.
What do you mean?
It's a circle of standing stones.
What do you mean?
So
Can I move? Can we move? Can we move the stones
Don't
back?
take it away. Please.
No,
Can we move them back?
no, you can't move these giant ass stones.
Can we extreme makeover home edition it?
I gotta
Hi,
fucking.
Paddington.
I have to get a reference image for y'all. This is ridiculous. Standing stone.
I have
genuinely
one
thought
for
this was a
you,
field.
host. Actually, I have a reference photo for you.
Do not pull up Twilight.
That's exactly what she
I
said.
swear to God. I don't see what she's giggling about. Oh no.
That
Is that
looks pretty
RuneScape?
big. Look at that little person in it. That's pretty big, Hose.
Look at it. It's huge. There's plenty of space.
That's massive, man. Oh my God.
Look,
Fuck
there's
outta
so
here.
much.
So what you're
grass.
saying is
Those
size
feet.
does matter. Yes?
Of course. Anybody that says it
In
doesn't
Meadow-
is lying.
In meadows, yes.
That looks like you could fit 6 people and 3
That
goats.
looks like I could fit a small softball team.
Yeah. Hose.
Oh
That-
my god.
Your circle looks
Let us-
very, very big.
There's
The
a person
circle
inside of it. It's
of
huge.
Fine. You guys can sleep on the cold, wet
We
floor
broke 'em.
in the forest.
I have a door in a rock that I can
We
open.
broke the DM. We did it. We win.
Take your damn goats to your circle.
Come dinner.
Ooh, what was that?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Girl, that's crazy.
That is wild.
Okay, you guys go north. Back to the standing stone circle, which is not that large, but I guess it works somehow. Where you guys all have,
Standing room
you know,
only.
no sleeping bags. Nobody packed for this trip. So I guess you're just sleeping on the floor and using
We're
rocks
sleeping on the
as
grass
pillows.
and we're happy.
I'm gonna sleep on Zalen's cloak that he gave me.
That's disgusting. I do have my backpack though.
Listen, something to lay on.
All right. I will begrudgingly let you all take a long rest here. Let it be known that I am only allowing a long rest here because Katniss canonically has been long resting there for quite some time. If that precedent wasn't set, I would absolutely not allow you guys to take a fucking long rest in the middle of a hostile swamp. So enjoy it.
Thank you, host.
Thank you.
So thank Katniss.
Appreciate it.
This is very much appreciated.
So it says
Um,
recover half hit dice or recover all hit dice. What button am I supposed to push?
You're doing a long rest, so it would be everything.
Okay, hit and then take long rest.
As Katniss, you'd be able to relate to the group that you've been here for quite some time. You're very confident in the fact that even though there's probably still creepy crawly things out there, even though the witch is dead, you feel confident that you're safe within the circle, so you guys don't need to take watch shifts or anything. Everybody would be able to rest at the same time and take their long rest here. As the goats are too scared, they don't really believe anything you're saying, and they just kind of cower in the corner.
Oh, can the goat that I was talking to the most? Oh my god, you fucking speak animals definitely expired. Do I happen to know which goat
Oh,
I was like talking to the most?
Yeah, he's a goat. He's got like 2 different colored eyes. It's pretty distinctive from the other goats, so you're able to tell which one he is.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to him, and admittedly, I'm just kind of messing with him a little bit. I'm gonna approach quickly, with a flat face. I'm just gonna hold my hand out like I'm reaching for him.
He puts
And
his
then
head
the cat-
down like he's ready to like charge at you, and he's like swiping his hoof back.
What is wrong
Okay.
with you?
And then I'm going to put my hand on his head, and I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic.
You're gonna cast what?
Dispel Magic?
Okay, you cast Dispel Magic, and nothing happens.
Oh, sweet Jesus, I can't do anything.
I fucked up. I fucked up my long rest.
I fucked up using a third level on this dumb goat.
So the recover thing, it says up to 7 hit dice.
You
It
did the
says
short
reset
rest.
maximum. No, I did a long rest, but
Are
at
you
the at the
sure?
bottom under the recover. So now my health isn't 65. My max is 33, but it should be 65 hit points.
What the hell?
I don't know what I did, but I fucked up, guys.
Yeah, there is a recover half.
Well, it's recover hit die, but that's not the default option for it, I believe. But
See, but
even then,
underneath
that doesn't affect your total health.
recover up to 7 hit dice, stone cutting, but reset maximum HP during this rest. That was checked, and now I'm at 33. I should be at 65, but I
Okay,
can't change my max.
Yeah,
Oh, I can change my
yeah,
max.
you
No,
can. Just
I
go
can't.
into your sheet and fix it.
Oh, my sheet. Okay.
Yeah, like your editor.
I had it modified. Okay.
Pose, what kind of goats are these?
They look like just regular goats. The only reason you know that they're
Billy.
people is because Maple is able to speak with animals and uncover that bit of information. But other than that, they just look like standard goats.
I'm just picturing in my head.
They're like
wonder
white
if they were
goats,
probably-
little like
Like a dairy goat or like a pygmy goat?
Like a billy goat.
Like the goats from Minecraft.
I didn't know there's more than one goat, to be honest with you.
There's a lot
There's
of
a lot of
goats.
They're like the goats at like
Well,
a
can
petting
we-
zoo. I would imagine
No.
petting
So
zoo
Like a
goats are mostly
pygmy
the
goat.
same.
That's like a
Like a-
pygmy goat.
Pygmy goat? I thought that was billy goats.
I thought it was like Black Phillip from The Witch.
What about
Pygmy
mountain
goat.
goats?
A pygmy goat is like a tiny goat.
Yeah.
And they have like big pot belly.
Oh, those are a little too tiny, maybe.
I like billy goats. Do billy goat.
Yeah.
A white
Is
domestic
billy goat a real
goat.
thing? Like, is that the
Yeah.
scientific name of
Yeah.
a goat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
scientists-
Yeah. They're billy
yeah.
goats. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, they're
I
called
just
billies.
googled the picture.
Yeah, every goat's named Billy.
Every goat name.
I'm just
is billy.
trying to
No
like
different names.
guess size.
They're
Compared to
like
Um,
medium creature size.
Okay.
I'm sure
I'm
we have a
gonna-
pop.
After I fail to do anything, which is crazy, I realize this is a curse, not magic, probably, and I can't dispel that.
Pepper can.
Black Phillip.
Yeah. I would have had
You
to
got rid of my
prepare it.
curse.
Yeah, I would have had to prepare it.
Oh shit! Can I use
No.
part of my long rest to study the foot? Because I only have 4 hours.
Yeah. You can spend an hour studying the foot.
What do I learn about the foot?
After some time studying this foot, you learn that. Let me just make sure I have the right item here. You learn that this is most likely a foot. You've heard of a rabbit's foot, right? This is kind of the
Yes.
same idea. This is a human foot, obviously, but it's the same idea. It is a form of a luck stone. And you learn that this luck foot, this lucky human foot, will give you a +1 to all ability checks and saving throws if you attune
That's
to it.
sick.
Nice.
If I attune to it,
Yes.
Yay.
what do I have to do to attune to this foot?
I have to drop the item in your inventory, and then you need to
Thank you for giving me the foot.
drop it into
You're
the
welcome.
attunement.
I would have a +8 to Arcana and Nature, which is like crazy cool.
Or if you refresh, you should have a luck stone in your equipment now.
I will check.
Let me. If
Ooh.
I study my spell book, I can acquire a spell.
How do I attune to it?
You have attunement slots at the bottom of your inventory. I'm assuming you would have attuned with the spear as well. I don't think that's currently attuned.
You can
but-
see that. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Wow. I should have done that.
Yeah, so you can have a max of 3 items attuned, essentially. So it's kind of like
Dude.
keeping you from getting too many magic items is essentially what attunement's for.
Okay. And so how do I... Oh, I have to equip it. So would I have attuned to it during my study?
Yeah, you can attune to it as you're studying it.
Oh my god! My entire sheet just changed. That was so cool. Okay, I look at the goat after I fail to change it back. And I say, I am so sorry. There is nothing that I can do. And unless we solve the curse, you're gonna die this way, and I apologize.
Oh.
It
Why the
crams
fuck
you.
would you say?
Bro, why would you word it like that?
If you give me like an hour, I think
There's still hope.
I
We
can
can still
study
help
my
you.
I can study my spellbook if you give me like an hour.
Doesn't hit. That doesn't hurt. That don't hurt.
It goes to hit you with the
Ain't no-
cram, and you're able to kind of just sidestep
Ain't no
it.
billy goat hurting me.
I'm afraid no goat.
I ain't afraid no goat.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Um,
Do-do-do-do-do.
I'm going to fire a firebolt.
Maple.
Oh, intentionally
No.
missing. Intentionally missing to get him to stop.
You better have to roll initiative.
No, not for goats. We're gonna murder them. That's barbecue.
Seeing that you're now casting offensive spells at the goat after you said you're gonna leave them to die, essentially, another goat goes to cram you but misses.
Oh my god. Okay, I look back as I'm holding their heads down because I imagine they're not able to hit me.
You're just holding their horns.
Just holding the horns, like, oh,
They're
stop
still
it.
new to this
Stop
whole
it.
thing.
You're gonna be okay. I mean, like, you're not gonna die today. We might be able to help you still. One of our friends might be able to solve it. I think you have a curse. You're not magically made this way. The only magic here is the friends you make along the way.
Jesus.
Mm-mm.
Jose, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
So, if I do a short rest, I can study my spellbook and replace one of the level 1 plus wizard spells. So that means it can be any level above 1,
Yeah.
correct?
Anything but a
One-
cantrip,
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. 1 and
Okay,
up, so
okay.
anything except for your
So-
cantrip list.
So if I take a short rest, which is just an hour, I can study my spellbook and I can remove the curse. So you guys can stop fighting.
Yeah, I believe a
Just
short
up-
rest is like up to an hour. So if you're doing something, you'd still burn a short rest mechanically, right? So you'd have one
Right.
less short rest available later, but you don't have to take the full hour if you're just swapping out a spell.
That's all I want to do. So everyone stop fighting for an hour, separate, go stand in your corner, go stand in your corner.
It's a circle.
Whatever, Maple.
He got you there.
Go stand over there. Go stand far away from the goats. And
Okay,
I'll
Billy.
study,
I'm
and then
stepping
I'll
away.
remove the curse.
Oh, it does need to take the full hour, actually, might be. But
It
yeah,
is at least one.
yeah, I misremembered how that was worded. But yeah, so you're gonna take an hour. The goats do listen to you and calm down, and they just very sadly set in the not corner of the circle, kind of like on the edge of the circle, away from Maple, as far away as they can possibly get. And they have like all of them are facing with like their horns tucked down towards Maple, just waiting for him to try and make.
I don't get why they hate me so much.
And there's. Yeah, we're
You
gonna-
don't?
Does anybody else have any kind of interactions in this circle of friendship? As Maple or Pepper is scrolling through her tomes trying to get the right spell prepared. And this is after you guys have taken a long rest, right? You guys have long rested for 8 hours, slept, and
Yeah.
wake up, and Maple instantly chose violence as Pepper's trying to defuse
Yes.
the situation.
Choose violence.
And very awkward, tense hour passes as Pepper,
I'm just
I'm
just
sitting
staring at
in
them.
between the two of them, like
I'm just
on
staring
the
at them.
floor, reading my spell book, but equidistant between the two of them.
I'm just petting the grass.
You should be petting your foot.
Ew.
No, it's wiggling. I don't want to pet it while it's moving.
Well, you need luck.
Kind of just.
After the hour, I'm gonna go up to the goat that Maple was talking to 1st,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna cast Remove Curse.
Yeah, as you cast Remove Curse, before your eyes, this goat transforms from a goat into a naked person in front of you, as they obviously didn't get to keep their clothes, and you see a like late 30s, early 40s male is now standing in front of you, and he's like, oh my god, I'm not a goat anymore. I thought that guy was gonna kill us, and he points over at Maple, and then he looks at you,
No,
Pepper, and he says, "Thank you so
was
much
trying to
for
help you."
actually helping me."
Of course.
I got you here. I got you here, sir.
Ooh,
And
Pepper,
the
do it again.
The two other goats start baaing and like rearing up on their hind legs, bah, bah, as trying to get your attention.
I'll touch the other one that went to ram Maple second, and I'll touch him on the head and remove curse on him or her, whichever.
Yeah, this one is a woman around the same age, like older adult, late 30s, early 40s. Is just a woman that is now as grateful as the man. She says, "Oh my God, thank you so much. I get to see my family again."
And I'm gonna give her my I'm gonna give her the ceremonial robe from Fiona that I had in my bag, so she has that to wear. So she's not naked.
Yeah, she gladly takes it and throws it over herself. So she's now clothed with the ceremonial robes.
And then I'll touch the other one and remove the curse on them.
And this one appears another male. This one appears to be a little bit younger. This one's probably like mid to late 20s, if you had to hazard a guess. And he's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe what happened. I thought I was gonna be dead." As all
Why
three
does
of the
everyone think I was
goats
trying to kill them?
are now turned into people.
You have very selective memory, Maple.
I got them here.
So,
Did anyone forget the fireball?
so sorry for my friend Maple. He's going through it. He's almost
is.
died like a lot. So
The woman will kind of respond to you, and she'll say, "Does he have someone to talk to? He doesn't seem okay."
I'm like shadowboxing in the corner.
He has us, and sometimes we occasionally drink the juice and forget our worries. We're doing our best. It's hard here in Barovia.
I get that. Yeah, I have my own challenges too. Listen, we're very grateful that you saved us and you turned us back into, our normal selves. But I don't know where we're at, to be quite honest with you. I'm originally
You're in
from
a meadow.
Krezk. That doesn't help. I'm originally from Krezk, and I really just want to get back to my family. Is there any way you could help me get home?
But do we know where that is?
You've heard of Krezk.
You're going to
It's
want to
the
take
only-
a left at the fork and then just keep
Guys.
going.
Then turn around at the spoon.
You've heard of the town. It's the only town you haven't been to that you've heard about, at least. In Barovia, it's the far west end. It's kind of near the winery. Alir's pretty much spot on with the directions. You hang a left,
Sick.
and then you reach a fork. Eventually, like, left is the winery, right is to Krezk. But I think the hazard is what can happen on the road between here and Krezk. You guys have been very lucky that you haven't had adventurous travels on the road itself, but that's merely because of luck. And if this person is unlucky, they're gone. There's no way in hell they'd be able to protect themselves from any sort of danger on the road.
Well, you can go with us to the winery.
Yeah. We're actually on our way sort of in that direction. So if we're heading to the winery. Maybe once we get there, you can go on your way to Krezk.
I just kind of yell from the back. Yeah, we'll keep you safe.
Can I
We'll
pull
keep him
Maple
away from
aside
you.
and have a Yeah, can I pull Maple aside and have a conversation?
Yeah, you pull him aside as the three people are agreeing to the plan that Pepper put out. They will
Maple,
follow to the winery.
I don't think you should mention your foot to anyone. I think that you should hide your foot. And don't ever speak to it to anyone outside of this group. They just wouldn't understand. And they might try to steal it.
No, I think that's fair. I think my foot is a special foot. And, it may not be the biggest foot, but it's a good foot to me. And, it's good. I won't tell anybody. I don't think anyone wants to talk about my foot.
I just want to make sure you don't talk about your foot in front of other people because they might steal it. Because if somebody weren't having a lucky situation or traveling in luck, they might steal it. And then what would we do?
I think it's
So
a
tuck
good
it
thing
down.
you told me
Tuck
that.
it down at the bottom of your bag. And don't ever mention it.
I will readjust my foot so it's hidden.
I hate that you
Thank you.
touched it in front of me, but yes, thank you.
It's still moving. Do you want to feel it?
No, I'm leaving. I walk away from Maple.
The toenail fell off. Take it.
No, I walk away. I walk away from Maple.
I'll just secure the foot so it's well hidden. And then I'll just join the group and I'll say, hey, I'm very happy to see all three of you back in your normal forms. It's so great.
They look very uncomfortable. They kind of huddle together like they're protecting each other. Two of them are still naked, mind you.
It's okay. I've also been naked before. I get it. It's uncomfortable. Do I have any clothes?
We don't want to speak with you.
That's okay. Can I give you something to protect yourself?
They look at each other very cautiously and kind of wait to see what you're gonna give them.
I'm looking. I'm just gonna give them a torch.
They look at it again. It's the way you described earlier, like when you get socks for Christmas, everybody else gets
It's
like
like
cool
when-
toys. They just kind of look
if you're
down
with
at
them.
it.
It's in a worst case
Thanks.
scenario, it's a stick. In the best case scenario, you have time to light it, and we can come find you and help.
Thanks. This will really help us.
It's so hard. I always know where you are. I stare at them with really unwavering flat face, and then just walk away.
They throw the torch outside the circle into the woods outside.
Selfish bastards.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
It's unlit. All right. Is everybody done here? After you've had your long rest, you've restored the goats. Where are you guys off to after this? You have the gemstone in
Winery,
hand.
I guess.
Okay.
Because we're taking the gemstone back to the winery, right?
That was the plan. As far as I knew, anyway.
I like wine. Opa, let's go.
Why? Oh, actually, I have some wine. Katniss, do you want to share a bottle?
Oh, yes,
I
please.
could use some. I don't know about you.
100%. I'm drinking some right now, actually.
Okay.
All right. Let me just get some pieces on the board here.
Why is it so scary when you say that? That makes me nervous.
Yeah, it's like a hesitation to it.
Yeah, I
Sounds like
don't
he's
like
thinking too much.
No,
'Cause
it's
he's
just
trying
me
He's
unprepared.
While we're walking,
okay, thank God.
can I ask Jeff something?
Jeff will always accept a question.
Jeff, do you feel different since the castle dance?
No, not really.
Since the armor was given to you, you don't feel even a little bit different?
No. I'm very happy to have the armor. It's very nice armor, but
I mean, you look good in it. It's a good fit.
Outside of that,
No, it's a good shade.
shockingly, no one has questioned the fact that I'm wearing the logo of Strahd around my chest on a day-to-day basis.
Is it
I
not a
think-
unicorn?
People
That was a
fear.
very
No, it was only
temporary.
like that for like an hour.
Oh, damn.
I feel like people probably fear it, so they don't say anything, and people tend to not say his name very much. So maybe that's something to do with it.
Yeah, true.
But
But
you don't
so
feel different
far,
at all? Do you feel like anyone's watching you?
No.
People, why are you being creepy?
No, I'm not. I just... Can
No,
I do the perception
understand the
thing again?
concern. You know, crazy evil
yeah.
guy. We're here.
I just want to know if... Do I feel like I'm
rebelling
being watched?
against-
Oh yeah, go for it.
Ballin'.
No, you don't feel like you're being watched. You kind of look over your shoulder and you just see the kind of the trees looming overhead, above the road that you're walking. And it's misty as always, so it's kind of hard to see anything, but you don't hear or see anything along the way.
Okay, maybe I'm just overthinking it. It just feels weird that we haven't really seen the vampires in a while. Or Strahd, or maybe we have seen him and we just haven't recognized him. Okay.
Maybe he was that bird.
I don't think he was the bird.
How would you know?
Why would he? I mean, he did know the word goodberry.
Why wouldn't Strahd know the word goodberry?
I mean, only a decent person would know the word goodberry.
I know the word goodberry.
You're a decent person.
Are you saying Strahd's a decent person?
No,
Go
I
ahead,
miss
beg
Strahd.
to differ.
Strahd was decent to me. I had many a conversation with him.
well, I guess decent
Oh,
person
what
is
the
pretty
fuck?
subjective.
Really?
Although
You know,
he
we
did
knew
lie to
this.
me. He didn't
He
tell me
did.
his name was Strahd. I thought he was the poor person walking around town.
Vasily, yes.
Yeah.
Vasily.
I personally, I really liked Vasily.
Same
Okay,
with
so
her.
Strahd has, we can all admit, Strahd has a decent character in him.
He loves smut. So I'm sorry, but like, it's got a special place in my heart. So,
You guys are
like,
basically saying you like Voldemort.
Kidnaps and
You understand
tries
that?
to brainwash
Don't say his name.
Yeah.
if Voldemort likes smut, we would have something in common.
Don't
So
say his
maybe
name.
I could, maybe I could see the other side.
But see, when
Oh,
I knew him, he
kidnapping
wasn't Voldemort.
and
He was
stealing
Tom
women?
Riddle.
Death Eater takes a whole new meaning.
Okay.
Hey, yo!
That's
Hey,
crazy.
yo!
This is a good night for references. This is a
Sick
deep lore
references,
night.
bro.
My
Your
God.
references are out of control.
It's ruining my immersion.
I gotta.
Okay, so we're not being watched. I don't feel like we're being watched. Okay, that's good. Sorry, how did we get on this conversation about him? If we
You
maybe
became a
saw-
freak. Yeah.
What? Yeah, I mean, maybe he's. Wait, I've been a freak. What?
We're all a little
Okay.
freaky, you know?
You know?
Okay. It's
Book
okay.
talk.
Exactly, book talk, yes.
Mhm,
Uh,
mhm, mhm, mhm.
so I
He
would
wore a
say.
mask.
Oh, you're onto something, girl.
Oh my God. Shut up.
We've been playing for 2 hours and we're like in the same exact spot.
I know. We
You
have to
guys
get to the
just got
winery.
out of the area you ended the last session in.
Let's
All there's
go
left do
to
is
the
loot.
winery.
You arrive at the winery with
So
your
much
3 new
RP.
friends in hand. Who wants to come up with names for these guys? Because I didn't. Somebody
Not
give me a
it.
guy name.
Rose goes.
Billy and Philip and Tom for Tom Riddle.
No. One of them
There's
has,
a
one of
girl.
them has to be a girl. What about
Oh,
Philippa for the girl? And
That's Philip.
Bill-
Yeah, there you go. Philippa.
Billy.
Philippa?
Sue.
Billy, Tom, and
Eliza.
Philippa. The 2 of the most normally named NPCs in all of Barovia, trotting along this journey with you. As you guys get to the winery, you see Davian, who is the kind of patriarch of the Mardukov family, owner of the winery. He's sitting kind of out on the veranda. With him is his, I believe this is the second oldest son, Adrian. And then you also see a new girl that you haven't seen yet. At least the last time you were here, you haven't met her yet. That appears to be sitting with Adrian.
Yo, Adrian.
Okay, so I walk to the door.
It's actually steps, like they're just open steps right here, like where Maple is. This is all just like steps.
Oh, that's all
walking
open?
up. Yeah,
Oh,
this
okay,
is like
okay,
a
okay.
open kind of
So then I
veranda type
come
thing.
over here to the weird, like, hidden, almost behind the pillar in the shadow.
Davian kind of looks over at you. He says, "Hello? Can we help you?" And then he sees kind of the, oh, sorry.
Psst, Maple. That's
Yes.
you.
He sees the rest of the party kind of walking up.
What
He's
do you
like,
mean? What?
Hey
Maple,
guys.
speak for us.
Oh, it is us, the well travelers who saved this humble winery.
Yes, please come on in. You guys don't have to stand there. Just please.
It's so nice to see you. I'm glad you guys made the repairs after all the fighting. It looks lovely.
Yeah, we've made a lot of progress, but I'm just shocked to see you all, well, alive, frankly. We saw
I think
you
we're all a
guys
little dead inside.
disappear in that carriage last time you were here. I thought Strahd was gonna take you prisoners in the castle or, kill you or something.
He killed the vibe, but I mean, he just kind of like made us. Sorry, he made us dance. It was very strange.
It sounds
It was.
awkward.
It was.
He was very awkward and not a good host.
Well, hopefully.
He did give us dinner. He did give us dinner.
He gave us dinner, and but he sat us next to three, basically hitmen, and then made us dance in the hall with us. He was a
Dancing
great
was-
dancer. He
Was
Dancing was fun.
Was
he
he
was-
dance?
no.
Was he?
He was a great dancer. We can't argue with that. He was a good dancer. The man might suck as a person, but he can definitely move.
I feel like this is a lot of stuff about Strahd that I've never heard before. And quite frankly, I'm surprised you guys live to tell the tale. But please come sit down, have some wine. And there's like a cask
Yes.
of wine, like on top of this table, just ready to dig into. It's like got taps on it and everything. Giant like goblets ready to fill up.
A bottle.
Davian, we have a gift.
Oh, is it the gemstone?
It might be.
Over the glass of wine, Maple, please.
Can we like pretty woman him? Where we like close the case on his hand?
That
I
was
see
such a
Pretty
great
Woman.
reference. Oh my god. Richard Gere snaps the
I
door
get a
box
secondary
closed.
bomb for this, or what?
Yeah, there you go.
I've unfortunately used all the materials I had here to create the first one. But how did that work, by the way? Did it do what you needed it to do?
Oh, absolutely. It was wonderful.
It was pretty impressive.
Oh, that's good to hear. I just hope nobody innocent got caught in the crossfire. That would be kind of
Nope,
bad.
perfectly safe, very controlled. Worked out like a charm.
Genuinely, you can sleep well tonight. Yeah.
Wow, you guys are.
Yeah, it just killed a woman's sons and a bunch of guards.
Don't phrase it like that.
Hey, that is very disingenuous.
That is
They were
Then we
disingenuous.
all
showed up
part
to her
of the
house where she
same
feels the
cult.
safest and caught it
And
on
then we-
fire and blew it
And we
up.
killed her.
God,
Yeah.
Killed
guys,
her.
he's never
Yeah.
gonna trust us
And the rest
again.
of her guards.
What the
Alira
fuck?
drowned a
And some
baby.
scary sorcerer. And I did drown a baby.
I'm just gonna.
I'm
Oh,
chugging.
whoa, I'm gonna pause you on the
wine.
baby thing. Everything else
Chug.
was fantastic. I'm totally on board with killing the Vokters. They're terrible people. Quite frankly, we've been wanting them gone for years. So
I didn't say the Vokters, by the way.
what? And then his
How'd you
eyes-
know
it
what we
was
were
the-
talking about?
You guys
It was the
mentioned the
Vokters.
Vokters when you asked for the bomb.
To confirm,
What?
it was the Vokters. And the baby thing, it was a mud baby.
was a
It
mud
wasn't
baby.
real.
It was a
Oh,
baby.
like a
It
goblin.
It was
was-
a
No.
Yeah, mud
baby.
doll.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
mud
No.
doll.
Those things aren't
No.
even people. They don't have
It-
feelings or emotions. They're
See?
just like tables
See,
that
Pepper?
move.
Exactly.
I'm just.
They
It's
might
not a
not have
person.
feelings or emotions,
Yeah.
but someone in this party is human and has feelings and emotions.
Oh, that's why we drink juice, right?
Taking
To
it
numb
I am
those
drinking
feelings and
right
emotions.
now.
I
Dilly
like the way you
dilly.
think, Davian.
But
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
on the note though of the gemstone, could we please have that back?
After
What
one
do we get
glass
for
of
it again?
juice.
So we can grow the wine. Our grapes can't grow
No,
here.
that's not what I said. I said, what do we get for it again?
Oh, what do you get for it? Well, this is kind of a favor that we asked you. We've given you all the payment we could possibly give you already. We don't have a lot except for wine.
Wasn't the original favor us saving your dad?
Well, Davian is the dad that you're talking to. Adrian's the son.
Okay.
But
Whoever.
I told you guys when
They
you
all look
saved
the
me,
same.
like, safe harbor here whenever you need it. All the wine you could
Mhm,
possibly drink.
mhm.
I'm sorry, we don't have like material objects to give.
I
You
need
helped
a
us build a
platinum
bomb.
inlaid vial. Where
Oh.
can I find one?
Oh, if that's reward enough. Yeah, I have one back here, and he'll run into his
Nope.
workshop and grab one of these. Like, oh, I didn't think anybody would ever want this as a reward. It seems kind of obscure and relatively pointless
Here
to
is
99.9%
your
of
gem.
the people.
Here you go. This, I killed the baby for it.
Oh, the golem. But sure, okay.
Same thing.
Oh, the baby.
It's not though. It's
It's
you
a
can't
doll.
keep saying that.
Pepper,
Go.
keep drinking.
I
It
am.
was a
I'm
baby
drunk.
golem.
I drank a
Yeah,
whole
it
bottle of
was.
wine at this point.
I know, but like
golem
the
in the
general
form of a
population's
baby.
gonna think you killed an infant.
Davian
is an
will,
infant. It's just
while
a
you guys are
little
debating on the moral
whining baby.
intricacies of killing a mud golem that looks and sounds like a baby, Davian kind of slinks off somewhere else. You don't really see where he goes after he leaves the doors with the gem. You assume he's doing something with that, as Adrian and this other woman who you would have heard would have been introduced to you by Adrian as Muriel. He would say, "Oh, this is actually my wife Muriel. She I don't think you guys met her last time you were in here, but yeah, she lives with us here at the winery. And the other three people that are kind of awkwardly standing down would be invited, and they would come and start drinking wine. Maybe not joining the conversation, but definitely drinking a lot of wine to deal with what's happened to them.
Valid.
And as
What happened to
after
them?
the
Sorry?
goats, Tom, Billy, and Philippa are the three former goat people that are now people. And also,
Wait, are they still naked?
No, Adrian would have gone and grabbed them some clothes. So they have
I
some
do have-
clothes wearing. And Muriel grabbed some better clothes for Philippa. So if you'd like your robe back, Pepper, you can take that back from Philippa after she gets better clothes to wear. But after a while, maybe like 10 minutes go by, and you guys see in the distance, like off to the left, is the actual vineyard part of this winery where the grapes grow. And the vines before looked very dark and twisted, like nothing ever grew there. And you guys watch as, like in the blink of an eye, these vines grow into something full of life, and you see the grapes start instantly blooming in front of you, and you see these great bountiful harvests just waiting out there of grapes, as it seems now that the third and final gemstone has been placed wherever it needs to be placed. The magic within this land here has taken back hold, and the grapes are growing in full force now. So the wine supply of all of Barovia has now been restored, and you can count on even more juice being widely available.
Thank
That
God.
feels so cool. I'm gonna grab a glass, 3 of them to be precise, and I'm gonna walk over to our friends. And I'm just gonna put it on the table and say, I hope you guys have the best life going forward. And I leave it on the table, and I walk away for 'em.
They give you they try and give you like a subtle nod, but they're so like wasted that like it's very like eyes closed, head barely moves, and you hear some like some form of words trying to come out of their mouths, but nothing that makes sense. As they gladly take more wine and start drinking some more.
Perfect.
And then Davian comes back out, and he just kind of looks out in the distance at the vineyard. His hands on his hips, lets out a deep exhale. Feels good. And he'll eventually turn to all of you and say, just, I know I told you I can't give you any more reward for what you've already done, but I just want you to know how appreciative we are of everything you've done here. And he'll kind of glance over at the 3 newcomers, the goat people, and he'll see that they're basically incapacitated because of how drunk they are. And he'll turn to you all and he'll say, you guys have, out of the kindness of your hearts, have helped us with a lot of things around here. And, you know, Adrian told me what you guys did back in Vallaki, the extent of it, you know, getting rid of the Vlahovic, getting rid of Vokter, and generally just helping the town. I hear you, John, as they call you, at least in town, you know, you're something of a hero in Vallaki. And that goes for all of you, really. And I know you guys have a vested interest in just escaping Barovia, but in addition to that, I think it's apparent that the only way to really do that is to take down the guy in charge. And it just so happens that that's something I might be able to help you with if you are interested in having some allies in your fight.
Like?
We'll take any help we can get.
I wouldn't say any help.
Well, I mean, as long as it's helpful.
If you got 2 hands and a weapon, I think we can use you.
If you can make me a better weapon, we could use that.
Let's...
Do you know somebody who can fix a sword?
Do you have someone who can actually make a sword?
Well, before...
Oh, by the way, Hose, could I get, like, a reference for that sword in my inventory?
Yeah, I was gonna ask too, what are the gems? And then everyone gets 216 electrum. Because there's 1,300, right? So I just divided it by 6.
Yeah.
I'll take 260.
The gems, we'll say there's like a ruby, 2 emeralds, I don't know, it can be whatever gem really. It just says gemstones. I don't really care as long as you know it's 500 gold pieces. For the
Per
sword,
or total?
per gemstone, 500 gold pieces. Wait, yeah, 500 gold pieces per gemstone.
And how many gemstones do we get? 5?
5.
Okay.
You guys
And
can
I
take
gave
it.
I don't need
Take
one.
I gave
enough from
Katniss
you.
1. Because the diamond, or is the diamond separate?
Diamond is separate. Diamond is its own thing. That's worth, I would say whoever got the diamond, I forget who.
It was me.
Yeah, I will say that you spent some time just kind of looking at the general quality. You would estimate, just looking at this, you'd get at least 1,000 gold pieces for it.
Okay, Pepper, I'm going to give you 3 of the gemstones, and I'm going to keep 2.
Bet. That's fine. And that's just equating over to gold, or are they special gemstones in any way?
Let's keep them as gemstones for now, because you would need to sell them somewhere. You need to find a buyer, essentially.
Okay.
So just gemstones for now. Let's see, sword. Yeah, I'll do the sword thing in a bit, Jeff. It's not gonna be anything special. It's
Yeah, I would just like to know so that I remember I have it.
yeah.
I also
but-
don't want my gemstone.
Okay, just give it to.
You
Sarah,
didn't
I'll
get a
make this.
gemstone.
That's
You
good.
got
That's
the
good.
foot.
You got a foot.
That's better than a gemstone, so thank you.
You're welcome.
But Davian, as he's kind of talking to you all about this potential alliance, he will look at you all and he'll say, I can share with you something, but I need you all to swear to secrecy that what I'm about to tell you does not leave the 6 of you.
Well, we have no other friends, so...
Well, your friends,
Speak for yourself.
enemies,
Billy, Tom, and Philippa are right here.
they're incapacitated as he's talking.
Oh, okay,
as he's kind of
I
talking.
don't
to you,
think they're
all
friends
kind
of
like
mine.
3 sheets
Am
away.
I also
not.
drunk? I feel like I'm drunk.
If you would like to be drunk, if you feel you would have drinking to a point of drunkenness, you can absolutely be drunk.
I would be drunk.
And he'll just say, I'm part of an order, And my order is hunted actively by Strahd and his allies. And it's very important that the association I have with this order is not discovered by anybody at all, ever.
Dick.
Is that something you guys can agree to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you could just please follow me inside, and he'll kind of wave over Adrian and Muriel as well as they all go inside with Davian.
Secret order, secret order.
And as he kind of looks around, actually,
Who's shaking me?
let's do the super secret. He takes you guys down into the cellar. If you scroll down on the map.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Well, you guys can choose not to follow him, but he tries to lead you down into the cellar. And after he's down there with all of you, he looks around and he says, I haven't been completely honest with you this whole time, and well, neither has Adrian or Muriel or even Danica and Erwin. And
That's messed
You
up.
did make a second bomb?
And Miriam will look over at you, Maple. Muriel will say, yes, I think it's time for good berries. And you'll see the three of them transform into were-ravens.
Oh my god, that was so cool.
I'm too drunk for this.
You guys saved them?
And Adrian will look at you and he'll say, it was me and Erwin, actually, that jumped in and intervened during the Velaki massacre. And, you know, we didn't want to reveal ourselves, but we felt like we had no choice with everything that was going down in the battle. We didn't want you guys to get killed out there. So we jumped in.
Who's Erwin?
Erwin is the co-owner of the Blue Water Inn, Danica's husband.
Okay.
And Muriel will say yes, and of course, Maple, you've probably figured it out with the good berry comment, but I was the were-raven that was trapped by the witch, Baba Lazaga, back in the swamp.
That's a
Baba
heck of a name.
lasagna?
Not the Baba Yaga, bruh.
It is
fucking
definitely
Baba
a
Yaga.
reference to Baba Yaga, but it is
That's
Baba,
crazy.
Baba Lazaga,
It's the boogie
commonly
woman.
referred to as Baba Lasagna in the Curse of Strahd.
I really wanted Baba lasagna.
If I would have known her name, I would have told us to turn around and walk the fuck away. Not the Baba Yaga, bro. That's nuts.
Yeah.
I think that's what I would want to be called if I was a grandma.
And I just straight up told her she was ugly.
Yeah, to her face.
Yeah, that's
like I said, very
great.
dangerous fight. Very dangerous.
I can
Well-
see why that house. Ouch.
Thank you for helping us. We absolutely would not be alive if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you.
You might have been. You don't die.
It's true, but I wouldn't have been enjoying life without my friends.
I would not have been alive.
She's a drunk, and that kind of hurt my feelings. So,
She gets that way when she's drunk.
What up, guys?
those other ravens that you were in the cages with, were they just ravens? Like, could you talk to them?
No, those are just ravens. We can communicate with them. Talking is kind of a strong word, but we can use them as our eyes and our ears. The Baba Lazaga, she was capturing all ravens, trying to root us out. So instead of identifying which ones were rare ravens and which ones were regular ravens, she just captured and killed all of them. That's why there's so
Which
many.
one of you was at the lighthouse?
The lighthouse.
The
Adrian,
windmill.
no, sorry. Muriel will say yes. That was me as well. I've encountered you all quite a few times. I guess you could call me the scout of our family here. I go out and try and find what's going on in the broader part of the world, while Davian and my husband here, they tend to the winery most of the time, and Erwin is based out of Velaki. He typically keeps eyes on there. So I saw you guys at the windmill.
Well, it was, it really hurt my feelings. I talking to you when you ran away.
I know. I
But-
felt really bad about it, but
We did good things.
we're very
We killed
secretive order, and I didn't want to give us away at the time. I didn't know if you could fully be trusted if you're doing what you did out of selfish intent or not, but I mean, with everything you've done there, Valaki, and now bringing back the gemstone here, we feel you can be trusted. And Davian will interject and say, yes, we are what we call the Keepers of the Feather, and we're devoted to freeing this land from Strahd's rule one day and bringing freedom to the dwellers within Barovia so they can choose their own fates and their own destiny. We lack martial prowess, if you will, but we are very good at intelligence gathering, and we can help facilitate plans and gather the intel you need to execute yours and other more espionage adjacent activities.
So, do you have any information for us right now that might help us with Strahd on his whereabouts, his setup, his anything?
We have located in Krezk. Muriel here found somebody before she was captured by Baba Lazaga. Somebody named Elsmeralda, a Vistani that's been traveling through this land with the intent of hunting Strahd. She's not keeping a very low profile, so we worry for her safety. But last we saw her, she was at Krezk. And we believe she might be another ally you might want to recruit in this cause. In addition to that, we've seen lots of activity in Valaki with one of the consorts or brides of Strahd, Anastasia. She has been very active over there. Erwin mentioned to Adrian before he left, actually, that you guys had an encounter with her, something about the coffin maker and Anastasia. Yes. We haven't heard any more confirmed reports, so maybe you guys have kept her at bay with your efforts in retrieving those items for the priest there. But it's something to keep an eye out for sure. And at the moment, we've been pretty preoccupied just with everything here at the winery. Thwarted a lot of our efforts. Muriel was captured. We were unsure if she was captured or still scouting out. So obviously she wasn't able to gather intel from the broader regions when she was in the cage. So we can gather more information for sure now that we're a bit more organized and on our feet. Is there any place you would like us to start gathering intel for you?
Is it safe to assume, I guess I'll ask the broader group, are we going to Krezk
You can do it.
now? Krezk?
I think so.
I don't think we
this
had
girl
anything
over.
else.
And that would seem to be the next place to visit.
If we're in Krezk, is there someone we can talk to that's safe and that can act as kind of a home base while we're there that isn't, like a Danica, but...
Wait, so you said Danica and Erwin were also not completely telling the truth. So does that mean that they're also were-ravens?
Yes, Erwin is a were-raven. Davian would interject and he would say, Erwin's my oldest son. He's a were-raven. It's something of a family curse, if you will. Danica, however, is not a were-raven. She is just a normal person. It candidly speaking, caused a bit of a rift in our relationship, just because I was against an outsider knowing our identities and him building a life with somebody that was not afflicted. Muriel here was not aware even before, but once her and Adrian fell in love, he granted her this ability so that they could build their life together as one, whereas Danica was less welcoming to the idea, but Erwin still wanted to be with her. So that's how he ended up in Valaki in the first place, but we've since mostly made amends on the matter.
Hey, Danica. She's the best.
She's
Yes.
a very sweet woman. It's just she doesn't fully understand our plights and our troubles, but she does help us when she can. She gets a lot of information just from the passerbys in the tavern, such as you all. Actually, she found a great wealth of information about your mission from you guys, and it's also helped us make the decision to, be more open with you and introduce you to our order here.
Yeah, we really didn't hide anything from her.
No, you didn't.
It was kind of weird how much we trusted her, honestly.
Okay, but she's very.
Oh, we
Speak
were
for
right.
yourselves. I never liked her.
I love Danica.
Oh, she's lovely.
Best.
What issue with Danica?
Don't fuck with them. Don't worry about.
But Erwin was part of the fight in Vallaki. Him and Adrian, they swooped in to try and save two of your friends here. So yeah, he's been actively involved in his were-raven capacity as well with you guys. But as far as Krezk, somebody asked who would be a safe haven there. It's a much smaller town. They don't have an inn there per se. It's more of a working kind of town, very small. However, the burgomaster there is rather welcoming, if not a bit. He's welcoming to those invited, but if you're not invited or if you don't come under appreciated pretenses, then he might turn you away. I would recommend taking a wagon of our wine with you, as they're well overdue for a shipment. I believe they're probably completely dry by now. So if you come bearing gifts, he's sure to let you in, and if you are a guest within his walls, he is sure to let you stay with him.
Do you happen to know of anyone named Esmeralda who could be in Krezk?
Yes. We spotted her going there. Or Muriel did, rather. She spotted Esmeralda. She's a Vistani lady, missing one of her legs, has a prosthetic on, and she was there looking for information. We're not quite sure what she was looking for. Last Muriel saw her, she was going up to the Abbey, a large church at the top of the town, and we haven't been able to see her since, because Muriel had to leave Krezk to tend to other more urgent matters, tracking down this gemstone and all.
Anybody?
Well, I don't know.
There's
I was gonna say, would you happen to be able to point our very drunk friends in the direction of the place they are seeking? I don't remember. Is that where we're going?
They're also trying to go to Krezk.
Yeah, they're trying to go to Krezk.
That's funny. Okay. Never mind.
Put Raven nevermore.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can definitely take them in the wagon. There should be enough room for them in the back. If you want to let them sleep it off here and walk there, we could escort them, discreetly. Of course, we could follow their paths in our raven forms, and if any harm should come to them, we can try and jump in as we're ravens, but probably be easiest for you guys just to take them on the wagon. Would raise less questions.
Yeah, they can sit next to me. It's fine.
Were there any other things we wanted to do?
Sit by you, buddy.
Well, why not?
Vallaki before we left.
No, they don't have anything.
Well, wasn't there something about the werewolves or something?
There were werewolves
There-
that
I
was
heard
given
them
information about.
in the meadow.
Yeah, Strahd had given you the rough location of a werewolf den, and it is northeast of Krezk.
So that's also in the direction of Krezk.
Correct.
I-
There's also Von Richten told you about a tower to meet with him at. If he doesn't catch up with you before then, that's kind of in the direction of Krezk. It's more in between of the two places, Vallaki and Krezk, but it is on the way there, kind of, at least from Vallaki.
So we could stop by as we go.
We should stop.
I think for the tower, you guys would have to go out of your way. You'd have to fork right instead of left. Just because you guys are let me just, I think you guys have earned a rough map at this point.
I vote we stop. and see.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's see, Barovia.
How long of a trek would this be?
Too long, Maple. Too long.
4 hours worth?
Who could say?
Sorry, I'm
Only the DM.
doing map stuff right now. Trying to
Yeah.
give you guys a rough estimate of what's going on here. So,
What about a smooth estimate?
yeah, it's gonna take longer. So just to give you guys kind
That's
of a
good.
visual reference of what I mean, right? So Krezk is going to be, you're right here right now at the winery, right? You go up this dotted line, you go up here, and then you take a left. You haven't been this direction yet, you got to go left and go to Krezk, somewhere in this region. The tower is kind of somewhere in this region, and then Valaki's over here. So the tower is somewhere in between Valaki and Krezk, and you'd have to go out of your way to kind of go off the beaten path and find it, versus going down the paved road, or rather the well-traveled road, going to the left to Krezk.
For a drunk person with a lot of the similar names, we've been to Valaki.
Yes. Valaki is where
Okay.
Fiona, the Burgomaster, Blue Water Inn, the church, Bones.
Basically, our last 15 sessions have all been in and
Sick.
around Velaki.
Sick. Thank you.
That main town, that's where we've been. That's Velaki.
Yeah, and I don't remember if you guys have anything active going on there anymore. You guys tied up a lot of the loose threads.
Well, I mean, 3 of them are supposed to be acting leaders of the town.
Yes,
so.
that is. I was about to bring that up. There's the matter of the Burgomasters and how present they need to be. You guys kind of put Danica in charge while you're gone. It was kind of the impression, though, is, hey, we'll be back and take care of things for now and just, run shit while we're gone. So how long you leave her to do that role is kind of up in the air and not well defined. But yeah, you guys have a tower somewhere. You guys got a werewolf den somewhere, kind of in this general direction. And you guys know that Krezk is over here. So you got a few different places.
What if we split up?
No.
Some of
That's a bad idea.
Split the party!
I think you guys should split up.
There was a
No.
loading screen
Split
that
the
said don't
party.
split the party.
Split the party!
Like the party.
Loading screen said don't do it.
the loading screen. I
think
know.
the leaders of, Valaki should go and tend to their duties.
Oh,
I will get back to my duties later.
yeah.
There are
I
more
think we're
important
better
matters at hand.
in large numbers, and I don't really feel safe traveling with these 3 strangers. They give me a weird
Okay,
vibe.
so take them. They were in goats' bodies. They were trapped.
No, I know, but
Why are they?
they're
just
they look at me
people.
differently.
People. Probably because you treated them like shit,
the way
buddy.
you
I
spoke
just.
to them.
They're
No,
people.
no.
Yeah.
Maple, give them the clothes off your back, and maybe they'll be friends with you.
I don't
Don't
want
poke
to do
at
that.
Owlbear.
I'd be cold.
I don't think Mabel wears clothes.
I wear a cloak.
Do you wear clothes? What are you wearing?
A bush.
I'm wearing like
Strategic-
leather armor, I
strategically placed
believe,
weed.
and a cloak. But, wow, we've really gone off the deep end here. So why
Okay.
are we splitting up in the first place?
So
Because
it's regrets.
We have to do the tower into Krezk.
We
However,
can stop at the
We can go
tower
at separate
on the
times.
way to Krezk.
the tower is past Krezk.
You said it
Does
was on the
Krezk have a
way.
tea
It's not
or
on
not?
the way. It's not on the way. It's not.
You
on
said
the
it was on the way. You said it
No,
was
he
in
didn't.
between.
He did just
He-
say that it was just past Krezk.
No, I said tower's right here. All right, you guys got to go right from the winery. Your winery here, right? Go up road, take right. Somewhere in this foggy area is a tower, right? Go
Okay.
left to go to Krezk. Krezk somewhere over there in this foggy area. So tower right,
See, tower is
Krezk
past
left.
Krezk.
Okay, so drop the people off at Krezk and then go to the tower and maybe find Esmeralda while we're in Krezk because she is needed for Rudolph Van Richten. He would be happy if we found her.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do.
Okay, so Krezk is the destination.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so everybody sets off. Load up a wagon. 3 were-raven people in human form help load up this wagon with bunches of barrels of wine, a couple like smaller casks for you guys specifically, so you guys have a personal supply of wine for your journey, and while you're doing whatever you need to do in Krezk. The 3 very drunk people you guys kind of have to drag into the wagon and kind of throw in the back, and they're just kind of going along with whatever's happening. They don't even really ask where they're going because they're so drunk, they're just like whatever. And you guys take off in this wagon. Same wagon that was used to deliver the bomb and the wine to Valaki, actually. So you guys recognize it, if had some experience driving this particular wagon before. As you guys take off, time is greatly reduced because you're in a wagon. So it takes, we'll say like 2 hours to go from the winery to Krezk as you guys are winding down the road. Let's see here. As you guys are going through the forest, I don't have a scene on. As you guys are traveling through the forest, you hear distant howling in the woods. However, it sounds far enough away to where if you keep at a current pace, you might be able to keep a good distance between you and the beast that is howling at the moment. I'm assuming you guys continue forward on your journey.
Jeff, do you recognize that howl?
I don't hear anything.
Do I recognize that howl?
Give me a perception check. It's kind of distant. It's hard to tell exactly what it is. Could be a fox, could be a wolf, could be a dog.
What does a fox say, though?
It's a badger. Shut up.
God damn it.
Ding, 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 ding. He set off my echolalia. I can't help it.
I would say with a 13, it's hard to say exactly what it is, but nonetheless, despite not being able to pinpoint exactly what it is, it does send chills down your spine, Jeff. It, if nothing else, invokes a familiar feeling.
I do not know if it's the same, but it makes me feel the same. Chill that runs down my spine as I hear that howl.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna go with a yes then. Thank you.
Who knows? So do you guys keep trucking along in your wagon, or do you get out and investigate anything?
I'm sitting
There's
in the
a part
wagon.
of
I ain't
me
getting
that-
out.
Pepper is
There's a
not
part of me
getting
that
out of her
wants-
seat. Mm-mm.
To get out there and look for them, but that's probably not advisable, so
I don't want to get out.
No, we should not get out.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
With the wagon, you guys are able to put more distance. You hear the howl kind of periodically continue, but it sounds further and further away as you guys continue on your journey to the west of Barovia. And then eventually you guys arrive and you find that there is a town in front of you. And in this town there is a kind of a more formal wall. This is a wall made out of appears to be stone and other kind of masonry type work compared to Valaki's wall, which is made of, wood essentially. So it seems to be a bit sturdier. And one thing you note about this town as you approach is it's built on kind of like a step system. So it's like a carved out onto a hill. There appears to be several layers within this town of like houses and buildings. And at the very top of the hill, you see a large church. And let me go ahead and pull up this map for you. So you're able to see kind of the outside walls and everything, and then you can see the top where the church is, but you can't see all the details inside the city itself because of the walls. And if you look down at the bottom left of this map, you can see what this little gatehouse looks like, these two little sentry pillars. As the gate is closed, and you see lanterns in each one of these gates, and as your wagon approaches the door, you see two guards on each gatehouse window pop out with crossbows. And they don't point the crossbows at you, but they do tell you, "Halt! Who goes there, and what business do you have in this village of Krezk?"
We're just coming through to... Guys, what are we doing here again?
We have some passengers who live here who would like to be returned home as they've had a terrible experience recently. We are bringing wine with us because we would like to... We have been led to believe that you are potentially rather low at the moment.
Wine, you say?
Yes. Lots of it.
Please, wait a moment. We need to go alert the burgomaster. And one of the guards leaves, and the other one keeps an eye on you through the hole in the gate guard tower. And some time passes, and let's see, you guys did a long rest. It's probably about like, we'll say like afternoon at this point. So the burgomaster, he kind of eventually shows up, and he shows himself through the gate guard window, and he says, "Travelers, fare thee well. Welcome to this humble village. I understand you have some wine shipments and some lost souls."
Why, yes.
He kind of peeks back. You see him like looking in the back of the wagon. He sees the three people as well as the large barrels of wine. He says, well, very well then. Welcome to this small village of mine. My name is Dmitry Krezkov. I'm the burgomaster of this humble town, and I welcome you into this village with the gifts that you bring for us. Please, I'll escort you, show you to my town where you can make the shipment delivery of your wine. Guards, open the gate. The gate opens. You can tell that unlike Valaki, where it's kind of like a pulley mechanism, there's just a guard on the other side of the door that's pulling it open rather slowly because it's a pretty large, heavy door. But eventually it kind of creaks all the way open and provides passage for you guys. By the time the door opens, the burgomaster has descended down, and he's kind of waiting on the road, and he's pointing at a house, which I shall uncover for you. So you guys see a bunch of like townhomes and cottages and stuff down here. Within this like lower level of the village, you can kind of see generally up top where the rest of the village is. You estimate there's probably about a... God, what is it, 100 feet? Yeah, generally there's about 100 feet height difference between each level of this village. So this was basically carved into the side of a mountain, is how this village came to be. and he will point you at this very large house on the corner beside the guard tower. He'll say, just drop it off at that house down there. That's my estate. We'll store the wine there and distribute it to the citizens after we get more organized. And he'll just kind of motion for you guys, and he'll say, once you park the carriage, feel free to come inside. We can sit down and have a proper chat and a proper welcome to this village. And then he'll start walking.
Can I sense if he's lying about anything?
Give me an insight check. Natural 20.
Hey guys!
Yeah, with the nat 20 on the insight, you don't get any kind of malicious intent.
Damn, I blew my 20.
You get a hint of like slight annoyance. Like he doesn't really want to be hosting you guys or doing this kind of like formal, oh, I'm the burgomaster thing with you. But it doesn't appear that he has that feeling because he's going to do something bad, just more so that it's an inconvenience for him.
That's unfortunate. You couldn't make up a lie and tell me something.
He's actually Strahd.
I knew it. Wand of Web and Fireball.
He casts Counterspell and then fireballs you back.
That mean I'm sticky?
Yes.
Damn it.
But no, he just kind of moseys onto his house. You guys probably outpace him with the carriage, but you guys have to kind of park to the side. Your three drunkards kind of wake up from their stupor and they look around and they're like, hey, is this Krezk? Are we back home already?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. How did that happen? They're still pretty wasted, just kind of gaining their consciousness back, at least, as they kind of stumble out and just start wandering out into the distance into what you would assume is the direction of their homes. Yeah, the burgomaster's waiting for you inside his manor if you guys would like to talk with him. Other than that, you guys see just a bunch of like cottages and the big church on the top level of the city. Kind of what Davian was saying, there doesn't appear to be a lot going on here. Vallaki was small, but it was dense with activity and shops and whatnot. It seems to be even smaller here. There's not a lot of like commerce here. Like there doesn't appear to be any kind of inn or any other kind of central focus other than just a few small homes and people tending to kind of menial labor jobs to keep the place up and running.
To the Abbey?
Well,
What's the next move?
To the Abbey?
You guys were told that Esmeralda did go to the Abbey at some point when she arrived in this town. The burgomaster did invite you guys in to speak and presumably drink some of the wine, so it's up to you whether or not you want to accept that invitation. Otherwise, yeah, probably the Abbey's probably the biggest focus for the town. Anybody besides Pepper have an opinion, or are you all just gonna?
I think
Abbey?
we should accept the invitation.
Okay,
I
I mean,
wouldn't
I'm
mind
not
going and
opposed.
getting drunk and saying a few words.
More wine is never a problem, so.
Okay. So you guys park the carriage and you guys are able to walk freely inside. I don't have a map for the interior of this place, but you do see the burgomaster, Dimitri, who has introduced himself, and you see a woman in there that looks about the same age. They both appear to be like late 50s. They're older couple. And then you see a man probably in his late 20s, early 30s, if you had to guess. And Dmitri and what you would presume to be his wife are kind of sitting beside each other. They both stand to welcome you. Dmitri comes over, and he goes and he gives you a kind of like a handshake with one of like the pull in for like the shoulder grabs with the other hand, and he says, "Yes, welcome to Krezk. Very pleased to meet you. As I mentioned, my name's Dmitri. This is my lovely wife Anna. She is a large reason as to why our village is as upkept as it is. She is a fantastic steward of our town. And then there is our lovely son over there, Ilya, who is just the light of our lives, and we are just so pleased to have him with us after the many trials and tribulations the gods have put us through." And he points over to his son, Ilya, who is sitting at the table, and he has a bowl, or no, he has no bowl in front of him, but he has a spoon, and he's just taking the spoon, staring blankly in front of him, not paying you any mind, and he's taking the spoon and putting it in his mouth as if there's food there, but there's nothing in the spoon, and he's just continuously doing that, just mindlessly.
That's terrifying.
Is he all right?
Who? Ilya? Oh, yes, he's just waiting for dinner. You know how hungry,
How long
hardworking
has he
men
been
are.
waiting? How long has he been waiting?
Oh, well, we just ate lunch hour or so ago, so he's just, waiting for dinner now.
Has he been doing that for an hour?
Oh, who knows? I don't track everything he does all the time. But please have a seat at the table. We'll crack open some of this wine you brought. How are the Martokovs? It's been some time since we had a shipment of wine from them. We were starting to get a tad bit worried.
Are we gonna glance over this?
Well, you'd have a right to
No.
be. They were in a bit of trouble for a little bit there, but we helped them out, and well, since we were wanting to head over this way anyway, they brought us a shipment to bring with you.
Give me a quick perception check, Jeff.
Can I sit down by the son eating
Mhm.
nothing?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I sit down next to the son eating nothing.
With the 22, Jeff, as you start speaking, you see Dmitri does a quick glance at your armor. You see his eyes, like his pupils dilate once he sees it, and you see a very quick expression of, "Oh fuck," come over his face before he, within a second, changes it back to his political, "Oh, I'm the mayor here, everybody's welcome" kind of persona that he's trying to put on for you guys. But you do catch a glimpse where he sees Strahd's crest and he gets visibly disturbed. And he says, "Well, it's good that you could help them. You seem very, very capable. We're glad to hear the flow of the wine is back in order nonetheless. Whatever the troubles may have been, as long as you have seen to them, I guess that's cause for celebration enough."
Oh yeah, it's back up and running, full production, no issues.
Yes, I'm sure that pleases everybody in the realm.
Oh, it should. They're quite nice people.
Other than delivering the shipment to us, which is, very welcomed, and we're most grateful for your efforts here. How long will you be staying in Krezk? Are you going to turn around and take your leave back to the winery or other places, perhaps, now that you've completed your task?
I think we'd like to enjoy the wine a little bit, don't you think? And I cheers to them and start to drink.
He cheers back and drinks with you. "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a bad host. It's just, it's not a lot of accommodations in town, and I just needed to know if we need to get something in order, if you planned on staying overnight or so, or if this is just a friendly drink amongst friends. and then we can, have a proper, farewell, and until next we meet.
We're staying.
It feels like you don't want us here.
Lovely. Yes, we would be honored to have you as
Inside
guests
shark.
here. Yeah, go ahead.
+4 now.
Yeah, I'd say with a 15 insight, you can tell that he definitely doesn't want you to stay here. I'm not sure.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes, my
Mr.
friend.
Mayor. Why do you not want us here?
He doesn't want us here because of the crest on my armor.
His
that
face
thing?
goes like ghostly white. No,
Sir,
Sir,
what about his crest
I
makes you
get
nervous?
it. What do you mean?
Maple,
What does about my
please.
crest makes him nervous?
Yeah, you're right. He knows.
Why don't
He
you go
knows.
stay with the boy who's eating air?
What? Fine.
Join me, Jeff. It's very interesting over here.
And
Jeff?
on that
Okay, I'll
note,
join you.
Katniss,
Oh,
you
sorry,
would note
Maple.
that this boy, Ilya, is not paying you any mind when you sit beside him. He's blank stare, dead ahead, still doing the same motion. And he's even
I
making
pour
little
water
nom
into
nom
his bowl?
noises. Nom nom nom. He doesn't have a bowl in front of him. He just has a
Oh,
utensil. Like there's
Yeah,
not even a
just a
bowl.
spoon.
There is something going on here.
Sorry.
Can I...
Back to
Sorry,
the point
go-
I was trying to bring up.
Back to the point.
I can tell this makes you uncomfortable. I just want to let you know. As odd as it may sound, especially considering the fact that I was given this from Strahd, I do not work for him.
Allegedly.
I don't.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but we're still not fully
Look, in
trusting
the,
that
in the
armor.
days since it's happened, have I done anything that has been different from my normal self?
Well, we don't know because you've only had the armor on.
Because your party members are actively like undermining you. I'd like you to make a persuasion check. Because you're like, I swear
give
I
a
don't work
bardic
for Strahd,
inspiration.
and like 3 other people are like, are you sure?
You can't prove
do.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely doesn't, guys. Listen, he doesn't work for Strahd.
Ooh, that's
Allegedly.
ooh.
You have a 1d8 for bardic
He
inspiration.
doesn't. Strahd told me so.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
That's really
Oh,
convenient.
so Pepper works for Strahd. Now we've got to figure it out.
Listen.
You could add the
Listen.
D8.
She does not work for Strahd. She is in love with
6,
him,
was
but
that
does not
14?
work for him.
He is a
14.
vampire. I love a
He
vampire.
While you guys are arguing amongst each other, he does start to look a little bit more relaxed, and he says, that is very strange how you've come into that armor, but if nonetheless, whether or not you operate
Look,
for
all
Strahd
I'll
or
say
not,
is we managed to make some waves. The man became interested. We were voluntold to come to a fancy dinner, and I guess he liked something enough about me to give me armor.
That sounds very sassy.
that actually makes more sense the more you speak. Well, nonetheless, it is my duty and my honor as the burgomaster to host you all, as long as you are welcomed in this city. So therefore, Anna, do you mind making up some of the spare chambers? Some of you may have to share a room or something, but we'll get you accommodations, somewhere to sleep, away from the elements. What business have you in Krezk that will require you to stay?
We're looking for someone.
Oh, and who might you be looking for? It's a small town. I know everybody here, so I could help us point you in the right direction.
What's her name? Let's look at
Esmeralda.
my notes. Yes, Esmeralda.
Oh, the Vistani woman.
Yes. Do you know where she might be?
Oh. He goes silent for a second.
I don't...
She has gone into the Abbey. Her reasons for seeking the Abbey out were not known to me. I asked, and she did not feel it that I needed to know. So she went up there, and we have not seen her return since she went up there.
Oh.
Is the Abbey downtown, or?
I was just gonna say it. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, you guys, come on. It's quite literally uptown, actually. It's at the top of a giant hill. Not
funky.
down. If you seek Esmeralda, the Abbey was the last place that anybody knows that she went, unless she was able to sneak out at some point of town. But the gates are guarded, so as are the walls, so that's unlikely. I would caution you, unless you feel it necessary to find this Esmeralda. The Abbey is it's not what it used to be.
What did it
Never
used to
been
be?
here before.
What is it
I don't know
now?
what that means.
Well, the Abbey is, one would think it a place of respite and sanctuary, but we don't necessarily have a priest of the Morning Lord anymore. We have a religious figure of sorts that we refer to as the abbot, but his caretaking of the Abbey is much different than it used to be under previous ownership.
Spit it out. What do you mean?
What'd you say, Lyra?
Said spit it out? What do you mean?
It's just, it's not a typical church anymore. We haven't had a service in there for 100 or so years. The abbot lives there for, lack of a better term. He's not really seen outside of the abbey too much unless he requires something or we require something of him. And it's just a strange place to go to.
Vampires.
And who is the abbot?
Well, I don't know his real name. We just call him the abbot. It's what he refers to himself as, and it's what we all call him as well.
Doesn't that kind of weird you out?
Yes.
In a way, yes, but he helps the town in his own ways. He's able to help.
How?
Well, he can perform certain, I guess you'd call them miracles. He helps
What miracles?
people that undergo, loss. He's able to bring people back so that their loved ones can have more years with those taking too soon.
Does he bite
You don't want to know.
Does
Oh,
he
you
bite
don't want to
us
know his
through this?
name?
I told you he calls himself the abbot, so if that's what
Maybe
he wants
his
to be
name is
called,
Abbot.
that's what we call him.
So, does anyone in this town actually die?
Yes, we live and die. It's very rare that his talents can be used. It's only in extreme circumstances.
Like if someone is dying and not dead?
More so that if somebody dies before their time, and it's not something that is done commonly. It's a very rare occurrence. He does not like to do so. It's just something that he can perform for the town. Something that nobody else that we know of, at least in all of Barovia, can do. So it makes him valuable, and he doesn't do anything to earn the I guess the ire of the town. He doesn't do anything bad. There's a sentiment that people in the town don't necessarily trust him because of how secluded he is, but he's never done anything bad.
What tools does he use to perform these miracles?
I couldn't tell you. These are not for us to know.
No one watches?
No. He is
That's a bit
alone
suspicious,
in the
but
Abbey.
Not a single person to help him at all.
No.
Well, I suppose Esmeralda right now.
who is a vampire hunter apprentice?
What kind of food does he order up to his abbey?
I assume he gets his food himself, as the rest of us do. We are hard-working folk. We have no delivery services, if you will, other than, of course, this wine you've brought. And he'll do like a very awkward,
Not a
like,
delivery service.
lift the glass up.
Does he come out only during a full moon?
He doesn't really come out at all unless he needs something. I haven't paid attention whether or not it's a full moon or not when he does come out. Sometimes it's during the day, so I guess that would eliminate that question.
I think we should just visit the Abbey, don't you think?
Yes, unfortunately.
Yes.
We should go.
Yes.
Well,
you
yeah,
for your
the Abbey
hospitality.
is open to the public. It's not often visited, but there's nothing to stop you. Anna and I shall arrange for you somewhere for you to stay here, should you choose to stay overnight after your visit to the Abbey. But yes, feel free to wander around town, go to the Abbey, whatever it is you intend to do. You are welcomed here in the town, so long as you do us no harm.
Okay, we
won't
will
make
go.
any promises, but we'll do our best.
Please feed the boy.
Oh, yes, he is a hungry lad. He's really developed quite the appetite lately.
No,
That's
this is
terrifying.
weirdly downplayed.
For what? What does
This
he
is
eat?
terrifying.
I
I
thought...
think he eats
he-
blood.
No, blood, no. I mean, blood
He eats
sausages.
Food pies?
Blood sausages?
That's a
Food
thing.
pies?
Does he eat people?
Yeah, blood sausages is just a type of food.
People?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
To people.
Soylent Green is people. Blood sausages are not.
But no, he whatever we fix for supper. He's not a picky eater. He just whatever we put in front of him, he just eats. He's just the boy.
He's always hungry?
I guess so. I mean, aren't we all? Do we ever really get enough to eat?
Yes.
I
Yes, you get
definitely
full.
do get enough to know. I do get enough.
Alright, I'm gonna look at Pepper and cast message and say, hey, can you do an insight check or investigation or something on this fucking kid?
On the kid?
Okay.
Like the spoon kid?
Yeah, the
spoon
fucking
kid,
spoon
yeah.
kid.
Not call him
Spoon kid. The spoon kid.
Kid's afraid to get
I
away from the
swear.
spoon.
He's Spoon Kid now.
Soup kid.
Which would it be, Hose?
I would say perception or insight. It's hard to do like an investigation without being very overt about it. But you're looking with perception for physical things, what's going on with them. Insight's more of like looking behind the eyes, so to speak, like what's going on in his brain. Can you tell from like his looks and mannerisms and stuff like that?
Okay. I'm gonna do an insight check.
Yeah, insight 15.
Give us the deets, DM.
It's odd because when you first kind of try and you're looking locking eyes with him, you kind of have to force yourself to lock eyes because his eyes won't really move from where they're staring at. But where you're sitting at the table, you are able to kind of get in front of his eyes and just try and see if there's any change in behavior now that you're kind of in his glance. And it's strange because at first you feel like you can't really tell what he's thinking. But then it occurs to you that maybe he's not thinking anything. Like, maybe there's absolutely nothing going on behind the eyes, behind, like, his most base instincts of survival.
This kid's had a concussion.
Or necromancy?
Or he's just really, really hungry.
Or necromancy?
Where am I sitting relative to the child?
Oh, I think Jeff and Katniss are, like, right beside him.
Okay.
So maybe you're, like, sitting across from him?
Shit. Okay.
What are you trying to do?
I was just gonna, like, I don't know, like, waft my hand in front of his face. Like my wrist.
Yeah.
Just to see, you know?
To see if he, like, does what?
Takes the bait of a vein.
Gotcha. So you reach across the table.
Vampire.
Yeah. Okay. I take my wine and I'm like, cheers, but like wrist out, you know? Like cheers to the wine.
Like the
that we just
weirdest
brought.
cheers ever.
Yeah, but like
I catch on
out.
to what Pepper is trying to do, and I grab the end of my whip just enough to like nick the blood, like nick my hand and bleed just a little bit.
Spoon Kid is sitting there as you do this, and his spoon is still moving, and it like hits the bottom of your wine glass and like causes it to tilt and spill as he just keeps doing the same motion. He doesn't seem at all infatuated or attracted to like the smell of blood or this wrist that's being presented to him. He's just doing the same motion.
Can I just ask the burgomaster why is your son like this?
Sure, you could. Is that exactly how you would phrase it?
Yeah, probably.
Alira? Yeah.
What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with my boy. What? Ilya, do you hear this mad woman? What are you talking about?
What do you think he's doing? What do you see?
He's just waiting for supper. He's hungry. He's a growing boy.
He's unresponsive.
He is eating nothing, just holding a spoon.
He's hungry and he's shy. He doesn't have appetite for the politics the way I do. Well,
I step on his toe under the table.
Alira, a meat pie.
He doesn't react.
A dream pie.
I stepped on his toe and he didn't react. There's something wrong with this child.
Give him a dream pie.
If you all are going to
buried
come
my
to
dream
my
pies
home,
with Nikolai.
Shit!
If you're going to come into my home and insult my last living child in front of me this way,
Is he living?
Just get out! Get out of here!
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, we'll go.
Okay, hold on here. I wasn't meaning to offend. I simply was wondering what could have occurred to where your son seems unresponsive around others. So I meant no offense. None of us did. I'm persuading with 13 ability.
I see. With 13, after everybody's insulted his child, he will say, no, there's nothing wrong with Ilya. There's something wrong with you and your manners. Get out of here. You can
That's fair.
Stay in Krezk, but I want you gone by tomorrow. You've been
Can I ask
very
you one
rude
question?
to my family. No more questions. Get out. Go to the abbey. Go find your Vistani and get out of my town.
Should we take
Is there
the
any
wine
bottles?
back with us?
I was gonna say, is there any
Yes.
bottles of wine on the table
Yes.
we can take and just on the way out?
I grab the bottles
should
of wine I
take the
can grab.
wine?
I'm grabbing bottles and putting them in my bag.
What are you doing?
Well, you're kicking us out, so the fun's leaving.
We brought it, we take it.
The wine was
100%.
delivered for us. Now you're robbing us?
Well,
Robbing?
we are allowed a lot of wine from this vineyard. So
Just get out!
This guy.
What a dick, right?
Smooth move, guys. I think that will bring us to the end of the session. We're a
I
little
walk up. I go. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you guys.
To be fair,
Yes,
I wasn't
please.
planning to have someone stomp on his toe. I was just curious.
I think
as
the way
to
you phrased
why
it
he's
probably
weird.
would have had the same result either way. You would have needed
yeah,
like
you asked meanly.
you would have
I
needed
did not.
over a 20 persuasion to convince that guy. After how you said it, like, what's wrong with your son? That's so fucked up.
Okay. I stand by it.
I mean, valid, but still.
This is the person who threw a dead baby at her party's members' feet, so
Listen, I'm chaotic neutral and I like pain, so stomping on somebody's foot
Neutral?
isn't out of my wheelhouse. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you guys made it to the final town. We'll pick up next session as you guys are heading up to the Abbey, and we'll try and explore that and find Esmeralda. Yeah. Fun session.
That was fun. I enjoyed the RP and the references.
A lot of derailment, but at least it was fun.
Was it really
There
any
was.
more than usual?
no.
Yes.
I feel like it
No.
was. I feel like it was.
The references was deep.
Hose is the one who said Death Eater, so
That's true. He opened the door.
he joined in on that.
I joined in,
hardcore.
but I most certainly did not open the door. That door was opened about 30 seconds into the session.
It didn't close. Alright, I'm going to bed. Good night.
All right.
Good night, night.
Night.
Good night, everyone.
Good